Boop. Boop. Hello.
Boop,
Sorry.
boop.
Boop boop.
The final boop boop of 2024. Hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
My goodness gracious.
Like how much you had to think about boop to make sure you got the right word.
When I change scenes, the audio mixes, things will move if things aren't like they have the same. So it moved over and I couldn't unmute my mic. I need my Steam Deck very closer.
Ooh. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody in chat.
Hi.
I've just taken off my glasses, which was
Perfect.
not
Good
great timing, given that I now want to see everyone's names. I remember Leonore being there, Cyborg being there, and Grace being there. Hi, you guys.
Wow.
Wow.
Quick
Hope you're
memory
doing
game.
well.
I don't think he really needs those glasses at all.
I am very impaired without this. Very impaired. Hope you're all well. Hope you've been having a wonderful, festive period. And that you're excited for a little bit of duh. If you're not,
Bad news.
If you're not excited to be here, I guess you can just leave. I don't know. Like
be excited, goddammit. We're wonderful.
It's true.
Unless you work for Roll20, in which case, get out of here. You. Get out. Just kidding. You might be nice.
Might be.
I'm assuming. They gotta be nice, right? No, they might not be. Right. The current scenario that our players find themselves in is that they are inside the body of a big old demon. We're trying to get out the other end of the big old demon because it's been made clear to us that that is the only way to escape this plane of existence. The beginning of this story was that our players and our characters had been teleported into the inside of an extra planar prison to break someone out. We've managed to grab them and get out of the jail, but unfortunately, it turns out that the big demon that is protecting the jail is also kind of guarding the exit. And we'll see where that exit is. Perhaps
Guarding
today,
the exit is the exit. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
wait.
see,
Sorry, are we assuming then
Emergencies.
perhaps that the demon is sat in a position such that the exit hole to the demon aligns with the door? Because if he's just pressed against the wall and we just
Guess we'll
Yeah.
find out.
Tumble out the
oh
door.
shit.
Nothing
Guess we'll
else.
find out.
Oh shit. Hopefully.
I
I know, go.
I know, go. Day 200% better now that stream and D&D are a thing. Whoa,
Oh.
that's a lot of percent better.
Mm.
It's a lot of percent better.
But in our last session, we only really explored 3 of the 25 rooms that I have prepared for this area. That's our, maybe not our record, but it's about our average so far in this dungeon, is exploring 3 rooms a game. We explored the people meet room, which has been labeled there by Jenny.
That's MEAT, not MEET.
Yeah, different type of meat, in which some of their cellmates had been laid out, their skin taken off, and some of our party members partook. Namely Drazik, the fire giant, who is currently holding our bounty.
You heard it. He said it. Drazik's now part of the party. Win for
You
Oro.
just have him going around doing 60 damage to people per fucking turn. I don't think so.
Riot in chat. Don't let me stand.
With Elleron in tow, the person that we're trying to.
Just Cyborg, thank you so much for the £15 tip for the D&D allowance.
Oh my god! Oh,
Yay!
thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
How was
Thank you
it?
so much. That helps me pay for the Roll20 subscription and maps for Patreons that I subscribe to, so that we can have nice maps. Pay the big bucks.
Hi, Space Chicken.
We do. We have such nice maps.
We do have nice maps, apart from the one that we're currently using. Well, yeah, it's pretty nice because it's been drawn by Jenny, but it's also been drawn by Jenny on Roll20.
True.
Such a fast save. Such a fast save there.
I might have to make a gif of that top of you.
Hi, Winston. You're all right. Hi, Majestic Space Chicken. So we're currently going through some stomachy bits. In our last session, we had a deli of meats, which was one thing. We had a room filled with zombies who could only be killed by the type of weapon damage that they had originally been killed with, which was a fun little puzzle. I say fun little puzzle. You cottoned on really quick. And there wasn't much of a puzzle element. It
You're
was
so smart.
maybe the first one or two turns, you were like, got it, yeah, I know what I'm doing. But it was quite fun because we had that moment where Haiku and Drazik were just sat waiting for you to kill the last
Yeah, it was very fun.
zombie.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, some DMs would call it quits here because there's only one enemy remaining, like he's only got a handful of HP. Maybe some DMs would just call it quits, just say, oh, the fight is over, not me. I wanted to see the other 3 members of our party do 1 damage at a time as we very, very slowly whittled it away and killed it. That was funny.
Really fun.
And then you explored another room where there was a big plate with a big slice of pizza on it. And we learned some more circus speak. Good times.
What was the
Good times I had
circus
by all.
speak?
Pizza.
Oh, it was pizza.
Pizza is circus food.
Oh my god, you're so right. That is circus speak. Now I get to check off the circus speak on my bookmark. My bookmark. I'm looking at the bookmarks to pull up my bingo card. My bingo card.
Hi, Adam.
So it was human flesh. Technically not human flesh. Hi, Adam. It was
Jack.
gift flesh. Extra
It's
plain
not
art.
cannibalism.
People. That's true.
So it's not frowned upon.
No, it's a fine
Not-
line we're treading here. In a
Things
world
can be
where
frowned
different...
upon for reasons other than cannibalism.
Yeah,
That
It's
is
not the
such a good
only.
point.
That's true. That's like the gold standard to be frowned upon. But there are things equal or below it.
No. The only thing I frown upon in life is cannibalism, nothing else.
Okay.
Everything beyond that, fine.
Okay. Did we have Circus Talk? We had Circus Talk last week.
Yeah,
Last
not
week.
this
Last time
one.
we played.
Mhm.
So if you missed it, you missed it. If you didn't know what we're doing bingo at the same time that we play. As Ginny has just put in the little chat there, if you want to play some bingo whilst we're watching along, it's fun stuff. You can also, if you're not familiar with our stream, interact by redeeming chat points for things like adding D6s and stuff to our players and the DM.
But don't do that.
And you can name NPCs. We've got a bunch of fun NPCs lined up.
DM doesn't
all
need
of which-
D6s.
Ironically, one of the names that was contributed last time we played is, and this is, I quote, "As the DM, I, Tom, hereby give everyone in the party a free D6, unquote."
Oh, yes.
That's a good one.
That is the name.
kind.
And we also have some of my other favorites include Sir Scribe Today and another name, kofi.com/sleepiest designs. Some good ones. Some good
I like that our names keep us kind of immersed in the game.
Yeah, I like
Like,
to
they're
make sure
really
that
thematic and
we don't
Yeah.
break the fourth wall, you know?
yeah.
No immersion breaking here as well. You got a bingo? Congratulations. Congratulations. Was it the circus speak or was it the Roll20 hate? Which one? What did it? Congratulations. Feel free to redeem your advantage whenever you like. It is an advantage, isn't it? What did we decide on?
I think it was an advantage, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Cool. Right, let's get fucking started with the prompts. We said we were talking about New Year's resolutions for
Yeah.
our characters. What New Year's resolutions do our characters have?
Aura's New Year's resolution is she's been feeling quite stressed this year. Been quite uptight. She used to be a lot more chill and like cool and relaxed. She's trying to New Year's resolution is trying to be more chill and cool again. So she's going to take up boxing.
Whoa!
Her and Nugget's going to be like the spot with the like gloves, and Aura's going to have her.
I love that. I'm gonna be more chill, so I'm gonna
I'm gonna
punch and stuff.
punch
the shit out of something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill out, so I'm gonna take up physical violence in a different form than I do physical violence currently.
Very
Felt
good.
like the safest
Very
way.
Keep it up, players. What other New Year's resolutions do we have?
Mine. Oh, sorry, Dr. Few.
Okay. Thales is to stop interrupting people when they're about to speak. Thales is to reach out to some people from the Blade School. Like, he's had a friend and a mentor there, and he hasn't spoken to them in a long time, or his family. Maybe write some letters, but also he kind of thinks they probably all hate him. So it's a bit like,
It's a
trying to
toughie.
rebuild, repair.
Rebuild some
Mhm.
bridges.
Mm.
Okay.
So, I initially wrote down to try and think more. Haiku does a lot of thinking, so I don't think that's specific enough. I
Right.
then crossed it out and put always consider a plan B. I think that's the real problem. You know,
Ah, yeah.
plan A, let's do it. No, let's consider something else.
Mm.
So that's the resolution. Just
I love
think
that.
a second time.
So intelligent. So many points in intelligence for this to be their
Not
first
in
time
wisdom.
thinking about having two plans.
But I feel like Haiku's plans go backwards because most people's plans start like sensible and escalate into ridiculousness.
Oh
But
yeah.
I feel like a Haiku's kind of go backwards.
Oh yeah, so maybe it's don't start at plan Z, start at plan Y.
Yeah.
And you got to work on it. And the year after, we'll start on X.
Right.
Yeah.
I like to think that this is part of like the training for being sent out. If you're part of Haiku's family, then you spend like your young years being trained to go off and find the thing, right? And so they put all of these complex puzzles in front of you, and every solution has to be complex, and it trains Haiku and presumably their family members to come up with convoluted solutions to things like on accident. And that's why the common sense solution is not the first one so often to Haiku, because they have like years and years of training for like overcoming these complex puzzles to teach them
I
complex
really like that.
steps. Yeah.
I like that.
I really like that a lot.
Sure.
That's it. That's kind of new.
I love it.
No,
I love
I like that. Big fan.
Hi time.
Oh.
We're doing resolutions as our prompt in character. We only have one left.
I'm kind of struggling to think of what Nerly would do for a New Year's resolution. Because I think all the things that would have come naturally to her as a New Year's resolution are things she's already had to like challenge or like re-examine her ideas on. I'm not sure there are any like courses of action she would specifically pursue.
Mhm.
I guess.
Nothing. She's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, really. I
More
think she
scraps.
would spend time learning how to be a good leader. Because I think she's kind of feeling this like cosmic fated weight impressed upon her of being able to like fix the wrongs that the Enclave has done, both like immediately and like widespread.
Mm.
And I think the only way for her to do that is to become like a good solid leader with like good and not just good intentions, because she has good intentions, but with like good follow through. And so I think she's going to spend time like researching or contemplating like healthy leadership qualities and skills.
I like that. I think it's I think you, but also Nurli, very reflective. So it's like it's maybe the first character that I've had in a game where they've ever been like, you know what, I'm actually quite powerful, and the things that I do and the people around me influence things on a grand scale. Like actually, it kind of matters what I do and how I do it, and the things that that kind of stuff. Which is, but without like ego necessarily. You know, that's not like a nerdy thing like the ego.
Yeah,
that's
it feels
interesting.
like that's why liches exist, because people get powerful and then it just becomes about how powerful they can be and holding on to that power forever. And she's a little bit more Spider-Man, like with great power comes great responsibility.
Right. Mhm.
Did I ever tell you that I
I-
made my mom cry by saying that one time?
Just
She did
what?
not realize it was a line from a comic book. We were
we
just having a casual conversation and she mentioned like a tool and I offhandedly, like I was making like a meme reference to Spider-Man and she cried because she was like, oh my god, my child is so good. Look at how she thinks about things.
That's so
I
deep.
like, yeah, exactly. And I I was like, oh man, I don't have the heart to tell her that like, while I agree with the sentiment, it definitely came from Spider-Man.
That's funny.
Mhm.
Okay, those were some great resolutions. If you in
Do you have a
chat consider
DM?
yours,
Do you have a
but
DM
do
resolution?
I have a resolution? Oh,
Ah.
I hadn't considered that. I could have. I've been sat here the whole time just listening to you guys. I could have been thinking about resolutions.
More levels for your players.
Yeah.
I actually, you know
Oh.
what? It's not levels, but I think I would like to kind of address maybe like encounter rewards a bit more. Like I feel like I want to make sure that there is equity, but also like reasons for you to like inspect corpses and stuff. Not without going too far, where you're like picking up every knife, whatever. But like, I think sometimes I'm a little bit stingy with loot because oftentimes when I have loot rewards, it will be at the end of the dungeon or something like that. And I think it'd be nice to have. Historically, I have scattered them amongst, but I think I could do a little bit of a better job of it being like on enemy remains or like that kind of stuff. I think I do an okay job of loot being around the place, but I'd like to make sure that there's equity amongst the party members as well. In regards to like what loot they have and like how powerful it is. And it might be that I need to consider some of the items that you have as being outdated and needing replacement. Because sometimes I will, when I'm distributing loot and planning loot, we're going full on like behind the scenes, like that's how the sausage is made rather than actually playing D&D now. Sometimes it's I will try and plan. Oh, this person needs something. I'll look for something and see if it's relevant and do that kind of thing. I'll have a selection, maybe roll some dice, so it's not just me hand picking items. Or you will see me roll tables and just go, this is the loot that you get. And I kind of like doing a little bit of both because I want you guys to have a variety of stuff that's not just things I've picked. But also sometimes you're like, well, this person hasn't picked up a new magical item in fucking ages. I should try and find them something, that kind of thing. So those are some things I might try and address a bit this year. We'll see. Maybe I won't. Fuck it. Is the sausage made in the people meat room? I like that.
Legally distinct.
Yeah, that's true, Adam. Pre-made adventures often done with the assumption that players will dig through everything not nailed down. These guys aren't so much like that. I've had trouble giving you guys loot sometimes because you've either not found it or you found it and chosen not to pick it up. Or
I was going to say, in your defense, we have sometimes morally argued against taking
yes,
things.
there is that. There's also several times I've given you items and you've forgotten about them or never interacted with them ever again.
Yeah.
Which Jack and I were discussing earlier today. There are multiple magical items in that bag of holding that have never been had looked at a second time. And some of them are kind of cool. But anyway.
Maybe that's
not all my fault,
our
then.
group New Year's resolution. Is
Yeah.
to look at the bag of
Look,
holding.
you look at
Be better with my loot. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, fuck it. Let's get some actual D&D on. Depending on what happens today, we'll see how far my prep goes, but also we need to cut it a little bit shorter today because Katie's in is it a charity game?
It is. So it's called Night of Fright, and we started it during October because we were supposed to do one week and one the next week, and then the next week we couldn't meet because someone got sick. And we are just now able to make up the second session of a 2-session charity event over on Sword and Key. I can link.
Yeah. So that's like a little bit after our game ends, isn't it?
Yeah, officially the stream will start an hour after our game usually ends. The reason why we have the hard normal time cutoff is because the tech call is half an hour before that.
Yep. So we'll give you some extra time for that. So if you guys do want to play some or watch some more D&D and support charities and stuff, after our game finishes, go and check out Katie that one.
That one. And it's Scooby-Doo themed. Then I play a warlock named Daphne. It was a little
That's so
purple
good.
tiefling. Mm-hmm.
Consumable magical items could be a happy middle ground. Yeah, I mean, I like to give consumable magical items, but sometimes they don't get used.
Well, it's like potions in games, right? Like,
Yeah.
You want to hold on to them for the right time.
Yeah. Sometimes, to be fair, a lot of them, you guys aren't too bad for that.
Well, I guess some of them, like the ones that Haiku just instantly downs. Gaseous form.
I've used a fair few scrolls, like a while after I picked
maybe
them up.
one of the better ones for using the stored up consumables.
That gaseous form came in real handy.
You two are just like, oh no, we've got to analyse what's in the potion. Oh, with the labels come on, just down it. Get it in you.
Right. Let's go.
Truly high intelligence, low wisdom. I can know exactly what's poisoning them.
That's pretty good.
And then look at me and be like, you can fix poison, right? And I have to be like, so about that. I took the high level restoration spell, but not the low level one, so I actually can't do anything about poison.
Okay. Here's hoping that the prep that I've done for all this lasts forever and ever and not 30 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. Right, so you have 2 ways to leave this room that you've not already explored, north and east. Both of the exits, as you might imagine, are sphincters. They are musculature doorways that you're going to push your way through, palpably handing your way through it, or pouring your way through it, handing it.
Like the starting scene screen.
Well, a lot like the starting scene screen. Peek through the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go?
It just gets worse the more we describe it. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, should we go north? But maybe we should.
North was my instinct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
North it is.
I feel like we're circling like intestines, right? Because that's the fastest way to the butt.
Oh yeah, we have to go to the butt if we're in the intestines. We have to sail the acid lake probably if you want to go out the other way.
Didn't we already find an acid lake? I think we did.
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget
And
to
I even had a
start
boat
drinking game every time someone says sphincter.
I am so here for that on a day that I don't have to drive later on.
Maybe not in this area.
I had missed the amount of times this stream says sphincter. I don't know if you saw the video
sphincter
that
cut.
Cyborg made, the sphincter cut of all the times that we'd said sphincter.
What? No, where is it?
It was in Discord. It's a supercut of just all of the times that all of us had said it. So I'll try and tone it down a little bit because it was a bit much. Right. So you want to go north? North you go. So just find my number 13. This room is filled with a thick green gaseous fog. You're welcome to enter it. Two people do.
Thick
Drazik
green
pushes his way in.
gaseous fog, you said?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It is
mate.
completely obscuring your vision.
I leave again.
Do I have any inclination as to what this gaseous fog is? Considering I'm currently standing in there.
Guidance.
You can roll a perception check.
Perception.
Can I help? Because I was also in there.
Sure.
And I got a guidance as well.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I don't know, is it? I have a +12 and I only managed 20. No advantage. It's not a good roll.
Yeah, overall,
I mean,
the number
general.
is high enough. The you've got it there. It is sulfuric, at least. You can there is a smell of sulfur in the air lingering.
Burn on the back of the throat.
It does burn a little bit on the back of the throat, but it's like thick enough that you could even like you can almost chew it.
Oh.
It is a vile, putrid, dense stench of fart.
But it's not. It's breathable still.
I mean, are you still in the room?
Yeah, I'm trying to get information about it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for saying that. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Not the new year yet. It's fine.
I think this is one of those moments where like they open the threshold and they start to go through and Athale and I just look at each other like hang back for a second.
It is. It's got a stench that is very, very, very strong.
Okay. The question I was, can I breathe?
You can breathe, yeah.
Okay, that's the main thing. I'm just gonna put my head back through the sphincter and like, it's quite dense in here, guys. I mean, you can, I've been able to breathe, but it's thick. You feel it in your eyes.
Should we try the other door?
I don't want to go
Just
back in there.
case.
Yeah, I mean like we can take a look and if it's worse then, but
This entire conversation, Haiku's head's just sticking through the sphincter.
Is it like
Into it or
closed
out of
around?
Sure.
Well, it's around the shell, so it's fine.
Okay, you're not being
Yeah.
choked out by the sphincter.
Not this time.
I wish I didn't have to ask this question, but
Yeah.
does it smell? Oh, is there a smell coming from the room?
Oh yes, the sulfuric smell makes it smell like an eggy fart.
Oh, Haiku, you need to get out of there, please.
Oh, all right.
How much cloth and stuff does Haiku have on the shelf?
Yes, so Haiku is going to be smelling like this for quite a long time.
If
You
we
will
walk
be
back into
having
this main room-
disadvantage on all charisma checks going forward.
if Haiku walks back into this room and the smell is clinging, I am prestidigitating the shit out of everything.
Literally.
Just absolutely everything. Just
Yeah.
like
It's alright. What are the
managed
chances
to-
I need charisma inside a body?
Don't say that out
you
loud.
do manage to reduce the vast majority of the smell does go with the prestidigitation, but there is something lingering. You can't tell if it's psychological or chemical, but there's something about Haiku that still kind of gives you the ick.
I'm gonna reach into like a pocket and pull out 2 like handkerchiefs because I feel like at this point Nerly's under the assumption that this barely is gonna bother Oro.
I just saw what Doc said in the chat.
So I'm going to
room,
send-
speed dating.
Yeah.
So funny.
I'm gonna send 2 handkerchiefs with something like citrusy, like a nice lemon.
Mhm.
And I'm handing one to Athale and keeping one for myself and just holding it,
Sure.
heading toward
What
the
is it?
other door.
It's not that bad.
Maybe I'm just sensitive.
It is quite bad.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's open this
Something.
sphincter.
If you're inside the body, I guess the time for charisma has passed. Oh my god. Oh
My God, that's such a good point, Space.
I mean,
We're back to the mill all over
let's
again.
just say
What if we?
performance is a charisma skill by default.
True.
So worth considering that charisma would still be valuable.
The
Right.
sphincters are automatically closed, right?
Yeah. Mhm. I mean, they have done so
It's a
far.
thought. It's a
Just a
thought for
thought.
later.
Okay.
We're gonna go to the other door.
Okay. On to room 19. What room is that? So as you move into this room, there is a kind of it almost feels like you're at the open end of a funnel. One end of the room is much wider than the other, and as you look southward, you see that the funnel kind of gets smaller and smaller, and kind of the musculature of the walls get kind of thicker and thicker as they direct you southward. You can see that there is like a slope that you would have to climb up to get to the door at the end. And as you do get to the end, you see that. Can you everyone roll me a perception check just for the sake of it? Because I fucking hate passive perception. Passive perception can eat my ass. Got a 32. Jesus.
I'm seeing.
Oh my god, another 32. That's a crit.
Oh.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
Nathaniel and I
Aaron-
our vision is obscured by the handkerchiefs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely yes.
And the eyes
Haiku
watering.
and Oro.
Yeah.
You guys see at the orifice, the opening of the Titan sphincter at the end where the door is, a glint of gold. There is a glistening of some kind of liquid, some kind of substance that is running alongside the gold down the funnel towards you.
Oh.
In the
gold-
lane,
gold sword.
snow is glistening. Sorry.
Have you found the hush money yet?
Oh no, I haven't found the hush money yet. Have I?
Ooh. Maybe it's
Also,
the hush
let's
money.
roll some numbers to see what's in this room.
D66.
Yes, please. Twice.
Ooh, so the gold doesn't have anything to do
No.
with.
Better gaming.
Haiku,
Better gaming. Go, go, go.
I haven't got your thing open, so you have to tell me what those are.
I do. 64 I've already retrieved.
I was
Okay,
gonna say, I
well,
feel like
roll
you've rolled
again.
64 before, because you've rolled 64 like 4 times.
It's a good number.
I think you've rolled 43 before too.
Not
It's
according
frigged.
to this.
Okay.
So
Not when you've heard what we say about them. Even if they're games.
So I found there is a mechanics book, a bulky leather-bound book filled with various diagrams and instructions on how to make certain items and ideas. And a
Please.
stationery case, a slender metal case filled with various stationery, including a distance measuring device and an angle measuring device.
Oh, wonderful.
Mhm.
They are both pooling. They are in a puddle at the most wide end of the funnel. As you pick up the tome, which I'm assuming you do because you're haiku and these are your items,
Oh, without a second thought.
you see that
No
the
plan B.
tome cover has been significantly diminished. You can see that it has been damaged in some way.
Is it like an acidy, melty damage, or is it? Like
It does look like it could be acidic in nature, yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't blame anyone for that then.
I mean, you could blame the demon.
Blame yourself, maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
Where did that come from?
Sorry, that should have been an inside thought.
Well, you are the one who looked into the severed head of a devil, you know.
Yeah, that's very true.
Mm.
This book's started to melt a little bit. Maybe we should be careful about where we step, or more actually, when what we step in.
Okay. I still have my waders on, right?
Yep.
Is the gold thing still glistening?
Yep. But in fact, I mean, you both rolled very well. You both, you got crit and you've got efficiency. You see that at least one of the glinting gold is actually a gold coin.
Did you just pay a gold coin for the meat?
100 of them.
I wish it was just a gold coin.
Oh, it was more.
It was 100. 100 gold.
Ooh, well, you could get it back one bit. Start saving again.
I mean, my instinct would be just to go and pull it out, but
About the coin.
probably grab it.
Maybe I push in front of you and go, wait, let me step with my little wader boots on and see if my wader boots are okay.
It's true.
Watch your little feet.
Good luck.
I do a little
Okay.
step.
A little step into the pool of juices at the bottom of this ramp.
Yeah, into the unknown.
Okay.
As Frozen said.
So as you step into the juice, you do hear a quiet sizzling sound.
I step back and lift my foot up to have a look.
Your waders look okay. You can see. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Can I show everyone else?
Sure.
I can't be
They can give you
watching
advantage.
anyways.
Anyway.
Okay. So you can definitely see that the boots have had some very slight kind of discoloration, but they haven't been completely worn away. They're fine.
How far is this gold little thing?
It's about 15 foot up this ramp. Goes to the south.
Okay.
Up to the orifice. The sphincter into the next room.
Oh, there's another room through there.
Yes.
Oh.
To the south.
Do we okay, this is a bit sizzly on the feet, but there is a room or a place back over there. Do we all want to go over there, or do you want me to have a little run and look?
How much do we know about, like, how much does the D&D world know about anatomy?
You can roll a medicine check. If your background is sensible.
Well, I mean, like, we've all got a background in violence.
Yeah.
We have seen the inside of bodies.
We are physically
you might not
inside
be able
of
to
the
put
body.
them back together though, and understanding that once you cut somebody open, it probably doesn't look the same way on the outside as it does on the inside.
Yeah,
True.
that's fair.
Are you asking a question out loud or thinking a thought out loud?
That
Or
was
we can talk through
mostly
it?
me trying to understand what the rough, like, medical knowledge of the, is it like medieval level?
Right.
Like,
it very much depends where you are in
okay, I'm in a
Toriel.
body. Okay.
Depends on where you are in the multiverse. It depends on lots of different things.
Okay. I think it probably makes sense that they wouldn't know a huge amount about it anyway.
Yeah. At least not demon intestines.
In that case, I don't say anything.
Horror goes, well, where are we? If that other room we were just in is Bart room, what's this room?
Yeah, but the room before that was the people meet room. Like, I don't think this thing is designed to make sense, to be honest, Aurora.
I mean, if it were a normal body, so Nerly does have proficiency in medicine.
Because you can still roll for it.
Okay.
Basic gastrointestinal anatomy, very basic gastrointestinal anatomy is something that you are familiar with.
Okay, but Katie isn't like the most, so would this be like, is this it? What would this
from
be?
What you've seen so far, the order in which the rooms have been presented, none of this makes anatomical sense to you at all.
Okay.
So you don't feel confident that you could estimate what would be next.
Based on the shape of this weird conical room,
Yeah.
is it reminiscent of anything normal in bodies to me?
No, not really.
Okay.
Where?
I think it's pretty safe to say that yeah, the layout doesn't make sense, and even if I take out the interspersed ice cream shops and cannibalism zones and things like that, it's just been fleshy but nonsensical. So I'm not sure that I can really. I'm not sure anyone could really predict what might be next.
I'm able to
Except-
like poke my head around the sphincter to look and see like where does the acidic stuff, because you said it was flowing down.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's pooling basically at your feet in the center of the room, and then it's
Where-
all the ramp is going upwards,
Yeah.
south. So it's almost like the juices are kind of like flowing down this ramp and pooling.
Okay, but
at
there's
your
not
feet.
another sphincter at the top of the ramp.
Yes, there is. Yeah,
Okay. Does it look like it's seeping through that is what I'm trying to look at.
you can roll me a perception check and see if you can find out.
Can I help?
Yeah,
Oh,
You can help.
and I heard the start of guidance, which is
That
enough.
was
right?
also
Yeah.
the guidance. Yeah,
Oh.
Lord.
it's hard
What's
to
that?
tell whether or not where this juice is emanating from.
Okay.
I mean, would a 12 make the difference? Because that 4 points, like, it could be a 4.
It's
Yeah.
not
The
happening.
guidance. No.
Oh.
Okay, that's fair.
I can't see where it's coming from.
Doesn't someone have magic shoes? In the bag, do we have the shoes of spider climbing? The second ones, right?
We do.
Yeah.
1 second! And I'm gonna fish into the bag of holding. I'm gonna take out the shoes of spider climbing.
Okay.
They're a magic item. So even
Yeah.
if I don't attune to them, theoretically the acid can't destroy them. So I'm gonna hike up my dress and put on
Yeah.
the magic shoes and dip my toe in to the juices.
Mhm.
Is it sizzling?
There is an audible sizzle, but you do inspect the shoes and they don't seem to have been discolored at all.
Okay. We could walk in there with these on. Should I do it or should someone else go?
Sorry, I'm dropping some frames, but I think we're okay now. Oh,
Oh.
maybe not. Oh, maybe we're still.
Should we wait?
No, maybe we're okay.
A watched frame always drops.
Wow.
Wow, that's so wise.
I know.
No, I know. Maybe you should go and have a look. Wait, you don't want to put your head through, do you? Maybe I should.
I mean, at this point, it's happened enough times that it is not that big of it. Yeah, I'll go. So I'm gonna. At first, I start up like holding up the fancy dress that changes shape, and then I think
Yeah.
better of it, and I just make it shorter.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna go inspect the thingy and see how long the magic boots last.
Okay, so you're going to go southward up the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you find yourself struggling with the slipperiness of the slope, and that it is slick beneath your feet. There are moments at which you find yourself having to rely on something else to carry your weight so that you can continue climbing. What do
Could
you
I
do?
give like a brief like telekinetic shove every time I see Nerly sort of wobble or slip?
You absolutely could if you want to make it much, much, much harder for her to control her balance.
Okay, maybe I do
I'm
it once
push.
and notice that it doesn't help.
I'm pretty sure the guy in the prison didn't accept the longsword because it was just like a +1 longsword, and he said it was boring. But it is also a magic item.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull out the big longsword, and I'm just gonna use it like one of those walking staves and kind of stab it into the flesh and use it to
Yeah.
pull myself up and.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to allow that, but I'm going to say as you do so, blood starts pouring and adding to the juices that flow to
That
the bottom.
dilutes the acid.
Yeah,
It
exactly,
dilutes the
right?
acid, if that's what it is. As you continue climbing, you do eventually make your way to the top of the ramp, the sphincter. You
Nice.
see beneath you now that there is in fact a gold coin, which is, you are only able to see this so easily because it has been pointed out to you by our own hiker.
And it's just like laying at the the bottom of the sphincter on the ground.
It's almost it's like wedged almost into the sphincter itself, almost like it has. If you would open it, perhaps the gold coin would. Wow.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna turn back, like sword in the fleshy ground, holding on to it and looking back at everyone. I'm just gonna be like, so the gold is just a coin, and also it's like wedged into the door, and it just feels like a trap.
Oh,
That
Okay.
does
Like you're gonna
sound like a
pull the
trap.
gold coin out, and like a bunch of acid is gonna come flying out. But also, I guess like a bunch of gold coins could come flying out. But also, it could just be another room or the way out. You know?
Can you see where the acid is coming from up there?
Can I see where the acid is coming from up
You
here?
can give me a perception check or a medicine check.
It's the same number. Which one do you think would be more helpful given the situation?
Medicine.
Okay, I'm gonna guidance myself.
damn. Jeez.
Tell
Is
me
this the
you're
time to
Katie
use my deal?
without telling me you're Katie.
For real. For real. I'm like, is this important enough to use my inspiration? I wonder. Oh wait! I'm so silly. I only have one sorcery point left anyway. I'm gonna spend it and reroll.
Okay.
Oh God.
17.
Hey, 17.
I can't do hardly anything with that one sorcery
Yeah.
point, so.
So it appears to be kind of running down the walls either side and into into and out of the tissues around you. It doesn't look like it's coming from the sphincter or from beyond the sphincter. It's almost like the tissue itself is producing this this liquid, and you can't be certain that it's acid, though it does seem to have some sort of acidic nature. You know that there are some fluids or what would a medieval doctor say?
Bile,
Uh,
Some
probably.
humors.
There are some
Humors.
humours in the body that are capable of contributing to the breakdown of food that may not actually be acidic.
Like enzymes.
Your
Like
Nurily
humours.
wouldn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So it's not actually coming from the... And she, like, stops and looks at the thing. That door. It seems to be secreting perhaps from the walls themselves. It might be... It doesn't seem that it is for sure acidic in nature. This could be one of the other humors in the body that aids in digestion. So there might be some substances that it can't impact. Which I suppose is a similar property to some acids, but a wider variety of things would not be impacted if it were one of those humors. Presumably.
Perhaps that means the door is safe.
Yeah, I was about to
Could
say,
be.
if it's seeping out the walls but not through a door, it's probably being produced by the walls as opposed to being stored behind the door.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be coming out the door at all. Okay, let's try this. And I'm gonna kind of like stand to the side of the door and like really shove the long sword down into the tissue and try to get myself onto some kind of like solid footing. And I'm just gonna pop the gold coin out and see what happens.
Okay. So you pull what topic? Personal question. You pull the coin out and it turns into a golden dust, like a sand. Falls between your fingers and down the slope.
No, easy come, easy go.
How does it interact with the humors?
You hear the sizzling sound increase in volume.
It turned into dust. I'm gonna try to open the door.
Okay.
Portal? They can be described as portals.
It could be described as a portal, yeah.
Mm. Or a porthole.
Portal.
So, you
Told it's
open
an
the
aft
door.
hole.
That's really
Sorry,
good.
that was. Thank you.
That's
I was
really
like,
good.
man, come on. There's so many
That's
layers to
really
that.
good. Okay. So,
I'm so glad you're as tickled by that as I am.
rarely do you see someone so proud of a joke as well. Oh, that was very good.
I love puns.
Where's my little fidget spinner is? Right. So, as you open this door, you see tucked into the corner of this maze is a luxurious lounge draped with deep red silks and mountains of golden trinkets, with a giant chaise lounge braced with giant golden goblets. A bubbling pool of molten lava in the center has a corked bottle of wine in a single glass. There are no other exits or entrances.
This is the devil break room. It's got heated wine, like sake.
It's mulled wine.
I was more thinking how we need a heart and it's heartburn.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
hearty wine.
Is the portal open enough that they can see into this too, or is it just something I can see?
Yeah, they won't be able to see from the bottom of the ramp.
Oh, there's like a nice, like a lounge almost in here. I'm gonna try to look at it and see if it's an illusion, because there have been some tricksy things in here.
You're going to try and see if it's an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how are you going to do that?
So normally you like study something really closely
Yeah.
and try to usually by trying to determine if something is an illusion,
yeah.
you're just studying it
My
and then
question is, are you studying it or are you interacting with it? Like, what are you...
Oh, I'm just gonna look, like, I'm not walking in there yet, because my
Okay.
worry is, like, I'm gonna walk in and it's gonna be a horrible thing and that this is, like, a fake, this is a facade of it being a nice room. So I'm looking at all the edges of things. I'm
Okay.
looking at the texture of the fabric. I'm
Is
just,
this
like,
AI
really, like,
generated?
yeah, right,
roll me an
yeah. How many
investigation check.
fingers does it have? Roll you a what check, sorry?
Investigation check, please.
Guidance. Yeah, my investigation's a 0, so. Fantastic. 10.
This is difficult to determine, but this looks pretty legit to you. This looks
There's,
like a full luxurious lounge has been just tucked away somewhere in here. Though this doesn't necessarily say devil to you or demon.
That's true. This could just be another room that was swallowed. I'm gonna like lean back, holding on to the wall, the portal, and just be like, "Look, can you see? There's like a nice sitting room in there." But I don't see anything particularly. They're right. Although it looks nice to sit in, I don't see anything particularly interesting except a bottle of wine.
Did you miss the bit where I described it as being
Full of money.
Yeah.
Oh, I
with
thought
deep
that
red
that was.
silks and mountains of golden trinkets.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My brain turned that into red and gold furniture, and I'm like, we can't carry out furniture. So, also, it's filled with money. If you're interested in that sort of thing,
You see what I mean? Trying to give these guys a look.
That's not how she says it, though. Like, literally, like, yeah, it's like a nice sitting room with a bottle of wine and a bunch of gold.
Is it real?
Looks
Given
real.
The other one vanished.
Katie forgot what golden thing vanished before.
The coin you touched
Oh,
at
the
the
coin.
door turned to sand.
Right. It looks real from here. I guess I could go in and check. Is there any gold that's like within arm's reach of the door?
Yeah.
Gonna reach in and try to pick up a handful of gold.
A handful of gold, and it's still gold.
And if I bring it outside of that room, is it still gold?
As you bring it outside of the sphincter, it turns into sand.
Nope, just sand. That doesn't mean that there's nothing in there that's real, but probably most of it's not.
Could you put your haiku hat on, Nerlies? Anything that might be of interest to me, i.e. something you may recognize that I had at one point?
I look around to see if I see anything that's been on Haiku's shell.
You can give me an investigation check.
Absolutely. Guidance. Now I can see. It's because it's for somebody I care about.
Please roll me the 2 checks.
D100?
Yeah. No, not D100, sorry. It's D, was it 66? D66. 1D66. 24 and 45.
45. Could you re-roll the 45?
That's the one that's already been rolled. 41. That's really in the 40s today.
So 41. It's a metal sphere, just a smooth metal sphere.
Getting the good stuff.
Yeah, the real good stuff here.
And what's 24?
24. Oh, 24 is a good one. The hat of ring of boot detection. It detects the ring of boots detection. Note: ring of boots detection not yet found. Fucking hell.
Oh, your hat and your ball are in here.
Oh, nice. I don't think you could bring them down with you, could you?
Yeah, I think I can. That's really, there's nothing else in here, so I'll just go grab those really quick. Totally no problem. Definitely nothing bad's gonna happen when I do that. And then I'll be right back.
And if you want to put the hat on, feel free to.
Here we go.
Maybe just the portal destroys the coins. You could try putting them in that bag you have.
Oh yeah, I guess I could. We'll give it a shot. Maybe there'll just be a bunch of sand in the bag, and then I'll know if I reach in and think of sand, and sand comes out. All right, I'm climbing in the room.
Okay. So as you walk into this room, there is the sound of like bubbling lava starts to play. Like it's obviously an audio track that's somehow magically playing as you get into the room.
Oh my god, please tell me this is actually a spa and I'm gonna get a massage.
Nuri's been gone for so long.
Sure enough, a figure reveals itself from inside the lava, and it is a small mephit. So it is like a orangey red figure that is like impish in appearance with wings and pointed, lengthy extremities, much larger than you'd expect for its size and demeanor, it being only 3 feet high. And it kind of eyes you up and kind of just sits patiently at the side of the lava. It kind of starts wringing its hands a little bit, and it looks like it's like dabbing its hands almost back in the lava, and it opens a small like metal flask next to it and gets some what appears to be some kind of like ointment.
It's probably cold for you out here.
It looks a lot like it was preparing to give a massage to somebody.
Treat yourself.
Right. Do you work here?
What a lovely question. It kind of like just like looks at you in disbelief, like it's an odd question.
Mm-hmm. I don't speak primordial. Which is what Nurly would assume that this creature speaks. I'm just gonna say there are a couple of things that fell in here that belong to my friend. I'm just gonna grab them really quick, and I go to try to take the sphere and the hat and put them in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
You walk across the room. You interact with some of the other goblets and piles of gold that are around the room, and you put them away, and the Mephit kind of just stands there waiting, watching,
Mhm.
kind of gestures with its hands as if to offer a massage.
I feel like the massage is gonna burn me, but I'm gonna, after it gestures, I'm just gonna hold out my hand and see what it does.
It takes your palm and it starts to slowly like massage the muscle on the inside of your hand. It is very, very warm. And to begin with, it's just like pleasant, but it does start to become a little bit uncomfortable, kind of quite rapidly.
Okay. When it
Not
gets
so
just
much
shy
that
of
it's like
burning.
obviously going to damage you immediately, but it is uncomfortable.
When it gets just shy of burning, I switch off hands
Sure.
and reach for
With
the
the other
hat
one. Yeah.
with my other hand. Yeah, and it still feels good afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, we might go for a little foot massage.
Gives you a foot massage.
We're at the bottom, like, Nerly? Nerly, it's been 10 minutes. Nerly, this is one room.
If I put these coins in this bag, will they turn to sand? I'm just seeing if it knows common. If I ask the right question.
It does not.
Okay. You've been very helpful. Thank you. And I'll start to put my shoes back on, I guess. The like ill-fitting, because I haven't attuned to them, so they're the
Yeah.
like still attuned to, I think, like Randall's feet, boots of spider climbing
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well, they won't be
I've-
attuned, but they would be just kind of wearing them.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah.
Oh, they still smell of him.
No.
You'll never know. What does the oil smell like, actually?
So it is a little bit sulfuric in here, just for the kind of the lava as it is, the magma, and there is a tang of cinnamon.
Ooh. I could come out smelling like cinnamon and sulfur, but you know. All right, so I grab Haiku's 2 things, and I'm gonna grab a handful, or I'm just gonna grab like 1 piece of gold, and I'm gonna put it away in the bag of holding. Would you feel it turn to dust as you're putting it in the bag of holding, or would it simply stop? Like, would it simply disappear from your hand?
Yeah, I think you would.
Okay.
I think you would.
And then I like summon the sand back and bring it back out and set it down.
That's fair enough.
Okay, thank you. And she's gonna leave.
Okay.
And there's not another. This is just a solitary room. Like there's not another door on the other side or anything.
Yes, there are no other doors here. There is one other item in the room that draws your attention before you leave. And
the wine's there too. Sorry, go ahead.
And it is the bottle of wine. Although it looks like a bottle of wine, on closer inspection, it may not be.
I imagine that I only noticed this because I sat down long enough for the foot massage.
But yeah.
What does it look like it could be? What's interesting about it to me?
Roll me an investigation check.
Guidance.
You know what? You were wrong. Could just be. It's probably just a bottle of wine.
Maybe it's just the wind.
Maybe.
And you know what?
For real.
It's to you. You get this feeling that it is aniseed flavored, and that doesn't tickle your fancy.
Oh yeah, no, but I do think that that's something that like Athale might like. Seems like the sort of person that would like licorice, you know. I don't know. It's a bottle of wine. Can I take this? I ask the Mephit. Or does it have to stay in here?
Looks at you confused.
I'm just gonna take this for my friends. I don't really like licorice, but it is, you know, I don't know when the next time we're gonna get a drink is, so.
So you're gonna take the bottle of wine?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Roll initiative.
Yeah, I kind of thought so. I guess I'm over here now, aren't I? There we go.
As the magma method takes offense at you picking up the bottle.
Oh.
And with a 19 initiative, goes first.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wearing anything that would be appropriate for, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
But it is going to try and breathe a cone of fire at you. Could you make
fantastic. Love
a dexterity saving throw, please?
Ooh, my favorite saving throw.
Always Dex.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to take 5 points of fire damage as it moves. It breathes this kind of like amber fire directly in a cone, like directly at you, engulfing your entire being. And then as the cone of flame kind of dissipates, suddenly the mephit is right in your face. Like it's just moved, close the distance immediately, almost within the fire itself,
Mm-hmm.
and is directly in your face.
Can we doorbell ding dong into the scenario?
Unfortunately, the door is closed, and you're hearing absolutely none of this.
Sphincters are well known for their sound insulation property.
How big?
I mean, all you
Thank you
heard
for
is
the D6.
it's a small little gut, like a whoosh, which is not going to make that much sound.
What I mean is, has it been enough time for like how long
Let's
has
take
it
a
been?
couple. Seconds. Let me have some alone time. Beating up.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get the vibes of. Do you want us to intervene or do you not want us to intervene?
To be
I
fair,
see. Not yet.
To be fair, I described it as like a really comfy looking lounge.
Yeah.
And I feel like if things had gone poorly quickly, she would have come running back out, which is what she's about to do. So, like, they're like, oh, this bitch just sitting in the fucking lounge over here. I could see how they would not seem urgent at all. Nerlian, it's your HP is a bingo square. Oh no. So,
She's got
how
so
big?
much health right now. It's fine.
I do have a decent amount of health at the moment.
You got to spend all your hit die in that little rescue hand.
I did not. I didn't actually spend that many. I only spent 3. It looks like. Yeah.
Let's not forget Oro's New Year's resolution.
That's true.
Not the new
Chill
year
out.
yet. Not the new
I
year
can say
yet.
it, then I can say it.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
How big is the room? Like, how far am I from the sphincter door?
We'll say it's 20 by 20. You're about 10 foot away.
Fantastic. I'm gonna use my action to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a beeline for the door and start to open it.
Sure enough, you break out of the sphincter very quickly, and if you're going to continue your momentum, slide down the slope.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping for the speed, right? Grab the sword on my way out, just like ride it down like I'm surfing on a wave. That would be really cool if I could do that. Yeah.
Absolutely, you can absolutely do that. Bottle of wine in one hand, sword in the other.
Classic Nerly.
Does Nerly know it's a mephit?
Roll me an Arcana check. No.
Angry fire thing.
Yeah. Burst out of the sphincter, starts sliding down. Can you roll me a dex check just for how cool this is, or if you tumble to your
Moderately. It's moderately.
Oh, I said, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do.
Oh, a dex check.
Yeah, I think it's
my save is only 1 point higher, so that would just be a 13.
All right, okay. Well, you kind of slide down without too much of it's not super cool, but it's cool enough. As you slide down, long sword in one hand, almost embedded, like you're holding it, hilt here, blade here, like kind of holding it in one side and the bottle in the other, like fire thing. You kind of slide down, a pool of blood kind of forming as you're cutting into the flesh as you go, and sure enough, you see an eruption of flame come out the sphincter as she starts skating down.
And that's my turn. Action, movement. So you're probably wondering how I got in this situation exactly. And it was I touched the thing I knew I shouldn't touch, but I did it anyway.
The sphincter door closes, and no sound comes from it.
You good?
Yeah, there's an angry little fire imp in there. Well, he was really nice actually, and he was giving me a hand massage, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I probably shouldn't sit in here for too long though. And then there's this bottle of wine was just sitting there, and I guess it doesn't speak common because I asked if it was okay if I took it, and it just looked at me confused, and I took that to mean like, of course it's okay if you take it. I'm here literally giving you a foot massage. You can totally have some wine. And then it got angry. Fire.
Oh. But
Anyway,
why
it looks
not?
like it has licorice in it, so I don't want it. And she holds the bottle of wine out for whoever wants to grab it as she's reaching in, like putting the big sword away in the bag of holding.
Can we inspect the wine? See what it smells like? What it?
Absolutely. So this is like a painted brass bottle that is like painted in reds and blues, like a turquoise. Am I looking for turquoise? Is that the word I'm looking for?
What?
Turquoise is like a green blue.
Yes, turquoise is the one I'm looking for.
I guess turquoise is technically a blue green, and teal is a green blue, but whatever.
Oh my gosh, it's both.
All the same.
Pearlescent.
You can tell I'm not an artist. But like kind of like a vertical stripes and these kind of like circular shapes around the base of it, with a very kind of long and thin bloom. Bloom? Sure, why not? That's the word I'm going to use.
You said the bottle is made of brass?
Yes.
That is unusual. I assume that's unusual for a bottle of wine.
It's unusual enough.
They're usually made
Alright.
of glass.
Have I seen anything like that before?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm not even going to let you roll for it.
Wow.
And it's definitely full of liquid. Like if you shake it, you can feel it.
You can feel that there's definitely something in there. It is moving with it. It could be liquid, but it seems a little bit heavy for water.
Does it give off that magic vibes?
I mean, it's pretty well made. Roll me an Arcana check.
Could someone help?
Yeah, that was like, perhaps it is magic?
Guidance. I'm pulling out haikus.
Although haiku will never help, so.
Haiku help.
Oh, we got a new magic person.
Haiku help.
All right. I called dibs on the next one.
Hey.
24.
24.
There is certainly something very fine made about this. It could be magical.
I'm not getting anything specific, but it is exquisitely built.
I mean, you know
Maybe
what
if
the
you rub the
next-
side of gin will come out. She says like jokingly.
Thale definitely just does it. Oh,
You're rubbing the side.
yeah.
Nothing happens.
So
I
we've
give
looked at it.
Haiku the hat and the ball.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Get that nearly. I mean, Ethel, you know what the next thing is, don't you? You know, we've checked it. We don't know anything else about it. You know what's next, don't you?
It was in a pool of lava.
But you can hold it, so it can't be
Right.
too hot.
Mm.
Well, you know, if it's magical bottle that makes it not burn creatures, but inside is as hot as lava, that would be a hard thing to find out by trying it. I'm just saying. It
Do
would be an
I have
unfortunate
anything
drink.
that would work as a cup?
I'm pretty sure we have I have a mess kit, so I hold out
I
a
do
cup.
as well.
Did I find my
Okay.
tankard?
I want to pour a splash into the cup.
Okay. Could you roll a d10 for me, please?
Sure.
Ugh.
Oh,
That's probably good.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's a one.
Oh.
The best thing's always one.
This may be a TPK. Let's find out what happened.
Remember who drank this?
I'm not drinking it. I'm literally just pouring it into a cup.
That's very funny. It's very
Remember
funny.
who's heavily suggested we should drink it?
Wait,
It's
you're pouring it
really
into
funny.
a cup. It's nitroglycerin.
Yeah, maybe
Ah.
testing this out before we got out of this place when your healer only has 2 spell slots left was not the correct course of action.
Perhaps it will help us.
Okay, so
That's what Athale says as he pours it.
a
Wait, what does Athale say?
cloud of thick smoke flows from the bottle.
Shit.
There is a the smoke disappears with a harmless flash of fire, and in front of you, a a completely red humanoid, a Freety, stands in front of you, bears its sword, and asks you to roll initiative. There were 3 possible. I'm gonna give you just some behind the scenes stuff for this because I think
Okay.
it's really fucking funny. Okay, I ummed and ahed about putting this game in. Not this item in for a little while. This is just. I prefer not to behind the scenes too much, but this is an Ifriti bottle. Okay, on a 1, the Ifriti attacks you. Between 2 and 9, it appears and it will obey your commands. On a 10, it will give you a wish.
God, that was a horrifically bad roll.
I would love to use my DM inspiration either to allow us to re-roll that or to ask for maybe like a lesser wish.
I will allow you to re-roll it
Okay.
on the circumstance that if you do get the 10, it is a lesser wish.
Okay.
What if
I
it's
would be
another-
happy to do that.
If it's another 1, is it twice as bad?
That's not part of the deal. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions. Can I
If we survive
Add
this
my-
fail, we'll never be allowed to touch a new item ever again.
Okay. If I roll, can I also add my chat inspiration? It's not a combat inspiration to the roll.
Yes.
Okay, so on a 6, it appears and it's what?
The Afriti appears, and as the object describes, obeys your commands for 1 hour, after which it returns to the bottle. And that is the outcome. So it will appear and it will obey your commands. This particular Ifriti is kind of masculine in form, and kind of but dressed kind of androgynously, and looks to you and says, "Greetings. How can I assist you?"
I love the idea that at first they had their sword drawn and Nerily just was like,
Is it hot? Yes.
did we help you escape? And that it got less angry. And it was fine, fine, I'll help. No.
Yeah.
We would like to get out of here. Do you know the way out?
I've been trapped in a bottle. I've never really left this room.
So we did free you.
A room. This is a different room.
Well,
Yes.
Usually a spa. This is not as nice.
It's not. Nothing in here is very nice. Even the things that seem nice have. It's like a nice sword. They all have an edge to them.
Well, I was only in that room for two occasions, but they were very pleasurable.
Yeah, I wondered what the free tea in a bottle was for.
I just got a hand massage. I don't.
Oh, yes. The methods are quite good.
Oh, wait.
Mhm.
Do you prefer being back there?
I prefer the company of Efreet.
Maybe we should just
I had a partner.
slip the bottle back through the sphincter.
No,
I'm sorry, is that not
Image.
appropriate?
the image. It's
Image
the
of
bottles.
Oh no.
Well,
It's
yeah,
that,
you do the thin
that
end
guy from
first.
TikTok that like shakes his head at people, the like EMT, just somewhere in the world.
That guy. Yeah.
Just looking at the bottle, looking at the thing, and going, no.
I would usually prefer the company of the kin, the Afriti.
Is the Efreet really attractive?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
hot.
kind of. Yeah.
Aura gets a notebook out.
So-
There's story inspirations. Got
So
it.
were you
And I
trapped
assisted him
there?
in many ways, but I'm sure I could assist you too.
Oh, I think that's kind of more of an Oro thing. We just want to
I
leave.
point at haiku. I'm like, surely. I just write the books. You do it more than I.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I 100% agree. I'm borderline offended they weren't directed to me first.
Were you trapped in there, or was that because I could just
The
put the
bottle?
bottle. Yes.
Yes.
What happens when you're in there? You just like you asleep, or do you live in there?
It's not quite the way that you might imagine it. Really,
bigger
it is
on the
not.
inside?
It is not a container as such, as a contract. I usually reside in the plane of fire, and when the bottle is opened, I am summoned. I am not tethered to one confined space for a millennia until someone opens this bottle. I am whisked
that's
away.
good. Oh, that's less
It is
good.
not enslavement. It is a contract that I have agreed to. It is a price that I am willing to pay for deeds done.
Oh. Do you want the bottle? Would it just be better for you to get to keep it?
This is my final contractual obligation.
Oh. So we did for you.
Of sorts, yes. Again,
Will
I
you
was
help
not
us get out of here?
confined. I will assist you in any way I can. You have
Right.
It's got a candle
Gonna-
burning.
about 50 minutes of my time.
Right. Gonna go back over here and like partially pull the door open and be like, can you do something about all that gas?
I might be able to help.
He just erupts the room.
Sets it on fire.
Yeah.
Just as flame bursts from their fingertips. Anyone near the doorway?
No.
Nope.
I definitely pulled and stood to the side because Nerly already had the thought of the mill and like lighting it on fire. So I am definitely body to the side.
Okay,
Can't have two of those.
sure.
So how did you blow the bottom half of the demon off? Well,
from the inside. A huge eruption bursts forth from the sphincter as if a fart was lit, and there's just a pillar of flame horizontal through the room that was previously used for fighting zombies. And shortly enough, the gas is expended.
Oh.
Wow.
The Ifrit
Okay.
is completely unharmed.
Wow. Incredible.
I know.
It reminds me of the time at that mill
Yeah. Good time.
where it
Good time.
exploded.
I
Mhm.
love references.
I do not understand.
Oh, I accidentally blew up a mill once because there was this horrible fungus that was in the air, and I knew that flour would burn, but I didn't know it would explode. And it was very similar. We almost died. It was a long time ago, though. We
I
were
see
way
a
less
pattern.
experienced then. What?
I see a pattern.
I didn't do it
What
this
doesn't kill
time.
you makes you stronger
Until it
What
kills
they
you.
said.
until it kills
What's
you.
your name?
Sin.
Is it really Sin?
Yeah. With a
Okay.
Y and two N's.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Oro, this is starting to sound more and more like stuff out of your books.
Again, that is just the name that I have been given whilst I am contractually obligated. It is the
Oh.
name that was afforded to me upon the signature of my contract. My real name is not known to you.
That's fair. Can be dangerous to give your real name to people. I wouldn't do
It's-
anything with it. I'm just curious, but
Yeah. But good secret keepers.
Nerly,
So
I feel like Nerly is getting more and more obviously nervous as time goes on. This is a lot for her. Anyway, let's go in the room now.
All right. You walk into the stink room and find that there are 3 exits: one to the north, one to the east, and one to the west.
The artist previously known as Stink.
Yeah. It's just room now. It's the
Left?
meat room, but it's not the people meat room.
No, it's not the meat people room or the meat people room.
I mean, they're all meat rooms.
Yeah. This one's just a bland meat room.
Hmm.
No seasoning.
So it's a pay meat room, is what you're saying. Left?
left.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna switch out my boots to boots that actually fit me, and put the boots of spider climb in the bag.
Sure. So you open the sphincter, and what you see is a couple of sphincters. You see one on the far end of the room, appears to be leading west, and one colossal sphincter in the center of the room on the floor.
It's got
This-
layers to it.
This is an anus.
We found it.
Found it.
We found the anus.
Wow.
It is vibrating.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Are we interrupting something?
Yeah.
Get out of the
There
room.
is a gentle hum that is coming from the anus.
Been there.
Maybe it's like 1,000 bees.
Oh no, they're trying to get us out. There hasn't been.
Great.
Maybe it's like 1,000 bees.
Can I tell that it's an anus with my medical knowledge?
You're all familiar with the appearance of an anus.
Even from the inside.
But yeah, from the
Interesting.
inside. They look the
It's
same
not
both
that-
sides.
It's not that
Wait,
dissimilar.
Because won't all our anuses look different because we're different species? Different races?
You'd be surprised.
Time to compare, I guess. I'm kidding.
We're all just
Um,
tubes.
For everyone
just
except for the
tubes.
bird races who just have cloacas. And they walk, the Aarakocra walks into the room and is like, I don't get why everybody is so excited. Like, I'm so sorry. Listen, this is a world and I'm just living in it, you know?
I kind of did this to everyone. I'm sorry.
Just rolling with what we got, you know.
Yeah, these are
You
all
think that's
these
the
are
way
all
out?
consequences of choices that I've made.
I mean, if this is an anus and it isn't the way out, I'm deeply concerned.
I'm being very betrayed by my friends on my birthday. It is not my birthday.
Haiku, how many
Would you like
things
to,
are you missing?
Roll for your 2 magical items that are in this room.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Let's roll for
Where are
that.
they going to be, though?
In before you get another 40-something roll.
God damn. Fucking hell!
Oh, it's close.
So close.
What is this?
Oh, you had a 24 before as well.
39.
It's pretty close.
A clockwork gemstone. A gemstone with a gemstone with a clockwork mechanism inside it appears to cycle once every half day. but no other use for it has been found yet.
Crystal clock.
Lovely.
Ooh, is that 25?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a spoon.
Just a spoon.
A large wooden spoon, not quite a ladle, which stirs itself. Very useful for multitask cooking.
Oh.
That
It
actually
doesn't
does
stir
sound really
itself;
useful.
it stirs by itself.
I mean, a KitchenAid's like $300. That's that's
Mhm.
what this is.
Oh yeah, it
Can it
says it
spin
stirs.
more and less quickly?
Just to have a bowl.
And it's got one speed. There's the uselessness part of it.
It's
Yeah.
a broken KitchenAid. It can only make bread
It
now.
only spins exactly on its axis. It doesn't actually do any spinning motion like that. It's just like someone doing this with it.
And if I quickly add up, yeah, it's alright. Just a casual 46 more items to go.
You're fucking kidding me. 46?
We've
When did
retrieved
we get the
20.
wish? We could have wished for all the fucking items.
That's what went-
for the items.
If we got
That's
a
what went
wish,
through my
I would
mind.
not be wishing for Haiku's items. I'm so sorry.
Haiku would not be allowed a wish spell.
Do we?
Well,
I'm
if you-
really
if-
sad that I didn't get
well.
to spring a hostile fruit on you.
Really sad.
Maybe we set up camp near the anus while we search for the missing 46 items. An anus camp.
Are any of... I know all of your belongings are important to you. Are any of the things that you are missing crucial to life? Because I'm
That's
afraid
actually
that...
That's actually a really good question.
I'm
Very
afraid that...
gentle parenting
our-
Haiku.
Yeah.
Sure.
Catch a bubble. I'm kidding.
I mean, I was talking to Tom about this earlier, and there are
I'm
a
frozen.
few things. Like,
Frog lamp.
well, I mean, first of all,
Oh, we've given away the fog lamp, I think.
an actual useful thing would be the projector that we found. The
Oh,
kobold's
yeah.
using.
No.
That was on the
Yeah.
fucking bag.
I am still missing the Zeigler bone. Just gonna pull that one out there.
We went through so much hassle to get that back.
Yeah.
I mean, the fork of
And I
ever
didn't even get to
tuning.
pet the big dog. So,
What if we,
you know...
what if we ever have an instrument? Look, the frog lamp is still missing.
I thought we gave the frog lamp to somebody in the Feywild in that water place.
I think it was used, but I can't remember.
Maybe that's what it was.
I
It was
don't-
used there.
I think I gave it away.
Great.
Sicko mode.
I am still missing the scalp.
Shit.
Didn't we see that somewhere?
Don't know.
I'm pretty sure you got the scalp in the people meet room.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think you might be
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, it was literally on one of the bodies.
Ah, so there's only 39 items missing.
that's fine. I'm
Hi,
missing the
Social.
staff that I've never
Hi, Social.
used. Uh,
We've found the exit.
I
Will
am
we use it?
missing the hush money.
The hush money is maybe
It's
the
the
most
hush
useful
money
item.
and the projector that, in the grand scheme of things, would be genuine missed items by the party missed. Everything else is still going to be missed, just by only one of us.
I mean, we could have a brief look in the rooms around here, maybe, and maybe we'll find those items that we need.
Could I at least poke my head through each of the sphincters and have a quick look around,
Yeah.
like a montage?
A sphincter montage.
A sphincter montage.
Picture.
Toot,
They're
toot,
just all Haiku's
toot,
heads.
toot.
And every cut is just a
Sphincters.
squelch.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
so where are you looking for stuff?
So currently the three doors that I can see.
Right, the two
we haven't-
behind you and the one in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to poke my head through each of those, have a quick
Okay.
look, see if there's any items.
There will be, but what are they? Okay, so which one are you going to start with?
Let's go with the one directly to my east.
Okay.
I'll move my token there.
As you open up this room, you see a dead end. That's what it says, at least, written out in the wall in humanoid bones. The exclamation point is made of an arm, with the point itself being a clenched fist. There is, in
creative.
fact, an exit to the north. And 2 of your items.
Gonna make me roll for them all, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone.
While Haiku's doing that, can I investigate the vibrating exit
You
to see
absolutely
why
can.
it might be vibrating?
Yeah, give me an investigation
I
check.
don't want to
That's
touch it.
45 again.
Oh my god.
45.
45 your
This
number,
is not
Jack.
at all random. This is not at all random.
Wouldn't the repeat of numbers mean it's even more random? Because for it to be varied would be taking away an element of randomness.
Oh, possibly.
I'm talking to the maths nerd about random.
I'm on holiday. I'm starting market tomorrow. I'm ignoring this.
Okay.
Like nothing
What have you
digital can be
got?
truly random because it's algorithm that's written. You know?
I've got a pair of boots for number 5. And then number 30 is the unreadable scroll. A scroll written in an unknown dialect. When rolled up, the markings change, but still is unreadable. That's useful.
Would have been really interesting when we had Randall alive.
Yeah.
The ability to read everything.
Mhm.
You had that the whole time and you never gave it to Randall.
It was underneath another item.
See, really, we're doing you a favor by clearing off your shell, Haiku. It's like Marie Kondo. Like these things obviously haven't sparked joy because you've not been using them, so we got to get rid of them.
I was saying to Jack earlier about this. This is going to have to be a growth moment for Haiku.
Yeah.
It seems very unlikely that you're going to get all of your party to agree to explore everything.
I would if I weren't down to 2 spell slots.
It's one of the benefits that I'm actually really glad that we've made this dungeon large enough that you guys have actually had to expend all your spell slots, so that people like Oro, a martial class, who is now fine, totally fine. I mean, apart from Nugget, Oro's grand, good to go. Whereas you guys are like,
I'm like, come on, let's explore the whole body. Let's go. Why not?
Because I can't save you from yourself. Not in my current state.
How did the investigation go on the butthole?
great question. It seems to be thrumming. There seems some kind of mechanical force that just seems to be making the butthole vibrate. You can see it visibly and hear it audibly.
Okay.
There is no clear and obvious visual sign of what's causing it.
It must be caused from something on the other side.
That is an accurate deduction.
So do you think there's something trying to fight to get in, or do we think that's just how the portal to get out of here works? Maybe we should let
I do
Haiku
not.
finish poking around really quick, and then we can start testing.
What's the next room that you're gonna look into?
It would be unwise to look through the door in the dead end room, wouldn't it?
I feel like we go closest rooms first.
Yeah.
And yeah, the fact that it's called Dead End makes me very nervous.
So I'm going to go back to that room and look at the north door.
Okay. A small altar rests against the wall of this room to the east. It is toppled over. On its surface, in is a rune button. Below the button, there is text that reads "Freedom" in all capitals. Its face, or the face of the button, is already pushed firmly stuck. In the center of the room, in the place where the altar originally stood, is a huge tooth, horizontally mounted atop a spear, firmly stuck in the chest of a prisoner propped up in place.
Jesus.
So someone's pressed a button and they've been impaled. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the items?
Roll for me.
Yeah. Someone died. Terrible. Whoa.
Someone
whoa,
died.
whoa.
I can't do anything for him, can I?
I love that though. The
Fucking
the
roll
freedom
5.
button and that being technically freedom. Didn't you just roll 30? You just rolled 5 too.
Yeah. Okay, 9 and 1.
Item number 1 is obviously the hush money.
Nope, it's a staff that I've never used.
We
What's it
started
do?
just faking what the numbers.
I've already got number 9.
I can access the spreadsheet.
Damn it. Change the number.
33. Already got number.
Fucking hell.
You know, it's going to get harder and harder to roll.
I already know. I have that one.
Ooh, in the 50s.
Wow.
That's later. That could be hush money or the projector.
Wow, it's a mechanical robot boy.
Yes.
Isn't the projector going to be like 66 or 65 because you've only just got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be very actually, the projector is 62,
That's great.
and the hush money is 10.
Oh.
10. We were
Okay.
so close with 9.
It was so close.
I should have
I'll allow you to
guidance
roll,
you.
You can add d6s onto these. Yes, use your d6s. Yes.
Alright, does anyone else want to do anything before I poke through another sphincter?
I think we're just waiting for you because we don't want to activate
Oh no.
the potential exit door.
Was there
Because
no
it's,
other
it's an
door?
emergency evacuation.
There
Was
is
there no
another
other-
door.
There is one at the other end of the anus.
No, I
This
mean
is
in this
where-
freedom
the
room.
other end of the
There was
anus.
not in this
Yeah.
freedom room, right?
Oh, there was one to the north of the freedom room.
Damn it.
That can, although because of the way that you've drawn the map, that connects to the rotating severed head room.
Oh, we're not going back there.
Oh.
But we don't know that, right?
No, but I'm making that clear because just for the it's not a big block to you.
It is
I love the hallway connection.
Yeah.
The
You-
fishbowl
you don't
connects
know
to the
that, no.
head room.
But given how long we've been in this dungeon, I thought I'd make that clear to you, so you don't.
Thanks.
Picks
But
up
there
the
is
head again,
another
and we
door.
start from the beginning.
Oh, if we
Oh,
keep doing
Haiku's
that,
stuff,
eventually,
All of
yeah,
this
but
insane.
Haiku's stuff will be in different rooms, and so we can keep doing that until we
So we
happen to
take-
find the stuff we want.
We take all of Haiku's items and just keep sending Haiku back to the scary prison. And eventually, we'll roll the 2 items we want in here. Surely
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
fastest way to do this.
Right, I'm gonna poke my head through his west sphincter.
Okay. It's room number 12. This room contains 12 rows of pews, all carved from teeth, all lined up to face the western wall, where engraved is an effigy of Hank, resting upon a throne of hands, each chained.
That's kind of cool, actually. Also, those must be pretty big teeth to be able to carve a pew out of it.
Do you think the other teeth that you found so far have been small?
No, but I think in my head I have them like, you know, I think I imagine them all as canines, I suppose.
They're more molars, yeah.
More molars, okay.
You have an
well,
inspiration, Jack?
Do I?
Didn't we all get one?
Oh, yeah. I do.
Could Jack use his inspiration to pick 2 items?
Or
I would
3.
allow to pick
Oh.
one item.
We'll roll for it first.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
'Cause we might just roll those 2 numbers.
What
So
were they
it's
again?
10 and what we're hoping for?
Leonor, so he has a shrine to himself inside his own body. Well done on the self-care.
It's his inner child.
We need a 10 and a 62.
Okay, 10 or 62.
12.
Could I subtract
56.
a d6?
I'll allow you to subtract a d6. Yeah.
Okay, could someone in chat give me a d6,
Yeah,
please?
anyone got points?
Anyone, any d6s around?
Team.
Chat, we need to move on, okay? We need to progress.
We could finally get out of the butt if
You
You
guys
just
can have a
give
bio
back
break once you get out of the butt.
Chat, I'm not seeing any redemptions being a fuck you, Dave.
I knew
Fuck
it.
you.
I could feel it in the air. I could feel it.
Of course.
Yes! I'm going to add that d6 onto the Jackson roll.
I mean, add.
You can add it.
I've added a 4.
So that's a
So which
16.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. Bone fragment from a pony. Carved into it is the name Padlo Lily.
Oh, that's a good memory one, you know? Memories.
Yeah. And then.
Adam, Jack, you can move on anytime you want.
and then
Okay,
the
what's your
next
second
one-
roll? Yeah.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh my god!
Just for context, in case you've missed it, we're really looking for a 10. We're
What?
really
And we've
looking
rolled
for
a 9
10.
and an 11 and a 12.
Don't worry, everyone. I've retrieved the Hudden Horse skill. Don't you worry.
Oh, good. I'm glad we found that.
Don't you worry.
I put,
seasonal.
I put some,
Is
some
what it
question
is.
marks where I think there are other rooms that we haven't got items from.
we can't, Docs. We can't be here all day doing that. It pains me to say it.
Remember,
These aren't rooms here. These were just where we put our hands
Oh,
to
okay.
block things
Not
off.
those.
I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah, you're right.
oh shit!
What?
Mm-mm.
Wait. You ready for this? Watch chat. Watch chat.
Oh.
Which chat? My Oh,
Nice.
nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, one
What
buff
does that do?
Is the buff goblin at the bottom holding them all up?
They will do. They're not on this overlay though, so. Shoot.
Yes! Yes! Hell
Nice buff
yeah!
goblin. Congrats.
Did it. I've been saving up for a while.
Yeah.
That took time.
I'm gonna
No
say I'm
fishing for
only
me.
at 70k.
Yes!
You only have
3 in 1.
goblins and 1 buff is so
Yes! Join me. We'll be gym bros together.
incredible.
Jim
I
Gobs.
feel like how many other people can even redeem that? It's good. Like I imagine that Adam hasn't redeemed any cat points. Boots.
Yeah, boots definitely.
Adam redeemed any chat points and hasn't sent a D6 over. I'm maybe having words.
I mean, I
But-
could give you a d6, but I think that's cheating.
Yeah, you're not allowed to. You're
Yeah.
not allowed to.
I could give a lot of d6s, but that'd be cheating.
What we doing,
All right. Which item are you picking?
Waiting.
Or are you even gonna do that?
I'm gonna have. I can't believe though.
I feel like
There's
you
not
could
that
build
many
the
models.
projector.
Yeah, I do think the hush money it's got us through a fair few situations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
I
some
believe
bullshit
players
right
need
there,
to
Adam.
succeed or
That's
fail
some
on their own. My chat
grade A
goblins.
BS.
I think you can give them out until they're locked for the because I think there's
Yeah,
a
you can
certain
give it all if you
number
want. Yeah.
restricted to each.
No,
section.
don't waste your points, Leonor. There's no more rolling.
But what if
gonna
you
happen.
roll a 1 and then you could just have both items?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, someone over.
Yeah.
Please, sorry.
Oh,
Please.
yeah,
Please, Leonor. I appreciate you as a person.
I've been having fun with this, Adam, as a this is a consequence of your own actions and will mean character development for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Do 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 do.
Ooh,
Oh.
come on.
Come on, I never wanted a one-up with Kitty. Would you like to roll this?
I feel like that's the best chance we have, right? Do you want me to do it? Okay, so here's the thing, though. Okay, hold on. So here's the problem. It's not that I always roll low. It's that I roll whatever is bad, because there are other
that's so
systems
funny.
where rolling high is actually like you want to roll low. Like in the Star Trek
That's really
Adventures
funny.
system, you get a target number based on your skills, and as long as you roll under it, it's a success. And I have rolled more 20s in that Star Trek system than I've rolled in all of the like 15 years that I've played D&D.
Oh,
Then and 20s are
That's so
complications. It's like a crit fail basically. So like I'm happy to do it. I'm just letting you know that because we want low, the chances of me rolling a 6 are really high.
I have faith.
I want the number 19. No, 17.
We already got a 16, didn't
already
we?
got
So
a
don't you get to
16.
re-roll now? Because it's a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do you
But now-
happen to have all the other ones other than 10? Because that'd be really helpful.
I'm running the D66 again, aren't I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, give us a 5.
We already got
Oh!
45. Do it again.
Oh my god.
Oh my
45.
god.
Wait,
This will never end.
hang on.
I'm using my inspiration. We're putting an end to this madness.
Which of the 2 items would you like?
I'm redeeming an inspiration for the hush money.
So the hush money appears to be resting on one of the pews.
It was there all along.
Wow.
Like who walks out of this weird shrine effigy with a looking most grumpy.
We'll find lots of new cool things for you, Haiku. Like this bottle. You can have a cool brass bottle.
Thank you, Jolie. I'll put that at the front. And straps it to the chest.
In 30 sessions, there's going to be something shot at you. And like the person who gets saved by having their flask in their pocket,
Yeah.
it's that bottle that's going to deflect the arrow.
Mhm.
Well, I'm adding that to the list. And I will have to change this list at some point and edit it down.
Cool Ifrit brass
Yeah.
bottle. As soon as you said the bottle is made of brass, my brain was like City of Brass, City of Brass, City of Brass. And I was like, do not metagame. Do not metagame. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's been here the whole time.
It might have been a very different encounter had you saved the Ifrit in the prison.
Oh.
They would have just started making out. It would not have been okay. Their partner. Oh my god, they literally said they had a partner.
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
I mean, we were well right to not trust an Ifrit though. Ifrit, whatever. I assume. I don't actually know anything about them. I just feel like anything from the plane of fire is not something that's going to be like, I am here for good and justice and to take care of people.
Who knows? Who
Mhm.
knows? Is it fair?
Is anything
So-
Oh.
Whoa.
So there was a
Is
sitcom that
anything
aired.
fair?
There's a sitcom that aired in America when I was younger called Malcolm in the Middle, and part of the
We
theme
love Malcolm in
song.
the middle over here.
Yeah.
Okay, you've had Malcolm in the Middle, so you know the part of the theme song where they go, "Life is unfair." I was a thing that I really loved to say to my parents when I was little because it didn't make sense to me that they would do things that were unfair.
Oh, I
Right?
was the
Like, well,
same.
that's unfair, so let's correct
Mhm.
this. And I would bring up that something was unfair, and they'd be like, tough. And so they started, when they would watch that show, if I was anywhere near the room, they would all look at me and sing Life is Unfair at me as part of their tradition for watching the show. So I really came to hate the show.
Oh.
Anyway, vibrating butthole.
Yeah, what you can do with it?
Just dive on in.
Oro jumps on in.
Does Oro get
Is that-
shot back up like a trampoline?
I thought it was closed.
It is closed, but it's vibrating. We don't
It's
know if it'll
vibrating.
open. We didn't do anything with it. We were waiting for you.
Strong.
Dive on in. You find that the anus is surprisingly supple, and it gives way, and is a bit slick, a little bit moist. As you slip through the meat and out of the sphincter, you see on the other side, for a brief moment, a vibrating portal. A blue magical portal of arcane energy. You just slip right through.
Do we all see the portal briefly as Oro goes through, or just Oro?
Sure.
So
That's it. That's the way out, right?
I bloody hope so. I mean, we're gonna have to go there anyways, because if it isn't, we've got some rescuing to do.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
I'm the
let's
reckless
go.
one.
Jenny's like, get me out of here!
Hey, I had my swimming cap on. I had my nose clip. It was obvious what I was gonna do.
Little armbands.
Wade is
I'd like to
on.
imagine Aurora as armbands.
I love the idea that while Ithale and Neurali are inspecting the vibrating butthole and Haiku's looking around for items, we turn around and Oro has gotten the swimming cap on, the waders are pulled up, the nose clamp on, and we're like, so we're leaving now? Oro was like, full
The most
Yeah.
graceful dive.
Mhm.
No splash.
Everyone else holds up cards. 10, 10,
8.7, yeah.
Everyone follow?
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. You each take it in turns to leap right into the butthole.
I tell the Ifrit to jump too. You're coming with us for now.
I don't think I'll survive the passage.
Oh, wait, why?
I'm just probably not going to be coming with you.
Oh. So we didn't for you.
Well, you did by using the final charge of my contract. But my contract has limits.
Are you going to be stuck in here forever now?
No.
Oh.
Maybe another 20 minutes or so.
Okay, well.
I'll go about my day. This was a very easy way to expend the last use of my contract.
Yeah.
Farewell, adventurers. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Please don't work with Shar at any point. She jumps through.
We need to make sure that Drazik goes through. I'm gonna stay back and make sure Drazik jumps as well.
Sure, Drazik doesn't jump, but kind of steps onto the anus, and then kind of really, in a very cumbersome, kind of graceless way, slips one leg down into it and kind of shimmies down into the anus, and just slides down instead. He's much larger than you guys are.
I'm
Hard
definitely
pass.
the dress that
Hard
can't
pass.
get dirty is what I'm using to go first. So that
Sure.
the rest of me is shielded
Mhm.
as much as can be done.
Okay. All right. Surely enough, you each enter the anus and exit the anus as you are sent magically away through the portal that has ended your time in the extraplanar prison. You are returned to the material plane. That seems like a pretty good place to end it, really, doesn't it?
Oh, no.
Ithale does
No.
it one
What
teleport.
do you mean it's
Does
9
victory teleport.
o'clock? 9 o'clock.
We've got an hour. We can take Eleron back now. We can
Yeah,
see the
get Eleron back.
reunion.
Yeah, but we're gonna go have a bio break, and then I got a whole reunion thing I want to do, and that's gonna take a while, and it makes
He's
sense
just-
to start a new session
He's
with it.
just delaying letting us level up. That's what he's doing.
Fuck no, you're nowhere near leveling up. you leveled up as we started this season. You think you're close to leveling up? You're deluded. You got a long way to go.
Whoa,
Jesus. Oh.
Christ!
I think you might have
That's
some
how
strong
high
feelings.
levels are,
you
though.
got a long way to go.
Even if you don't do milestone leveling, the amount of experience, the difference between the lower levels and the higher levels is so long. Like it's just takes a lot more to gain meaningful experience by the time you're this powerful.
I didn't mean for that to sound quite as aggressive as it did. It's just, you're just nowhere, like, no, it's not
I
happening.
don't know, it just feels like we've been through a lot.
You have.
An entire intestinal tract.
Yeah. But you just
Almost
have to
to
go
it.
through a lot.
We killed some kind of deity type thing.
A very big creature, yeah. Yeah, you did.
Well,
Well, I mean, we
Actually,
started this season with you at the beginning of that dungeon, and we're still only at the start of the season. You're now out of it. You've got a way to go. But you are
And
out
like
of it.
half the rooms we were in, we were just eating weird foods, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Don't get
like-
XP for that.
we should do.
We should.
Get experience, but not experience.
Well, here's the thing: you do get it. Like, if
Yeah,
we
they're
weren't
all
doing
encounters.
milestone, you would get experience for that. But it would be like you have 150,000 experience points to the next level, and that was 5 experience points.
You do.
Yeah,
A lot of
you
gif you
think.
gotta eat.
Whereas I actively lost stuff. I have gained
Yeah.
nothing.
You've gained, yeah. No,
New
yeah, you're the
season, new
minuses.
haiku.
You've gained space on your shell to store
Yes.
new
Yeah.
items.
That's a lie. I've got a brass bottle from all this.
And you know what? You've
pretty cool brass
unlocked
bottle.
something. As a party, you have unlocked some meta progression. You can now tell us what happens at the inn.
Oh fuck.
Now we've got to think of that every week.
Oh.
Thale isn't invested in the inn, so Thale doesn't have to think of anything.
Oh.
You don't have to. If you want to scrap that whole mechanic, you can scrap that mechanic.
No, it was cute.
No, I do
Yeah,
like
no,
it.
I like the inn. Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
And we will absolutely be drafting a fail into it.
We all just want to play another 50 minutes of D&D is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
The there's all. I mean, it's just such a good cliffhanger that I can't really decline it. I'm afraid.
Damn, we should have just let
we'd
Haiku go
have
through
a
more
bio
rooms.
break. We'd come back. It would be 9:30, and then we play 20 minutes of D&D really, and it's not.
Yeah, we've had 49 more minutes of me rolling 1d66.
You know what we could do then? What we could do is we could finally talk a little bit about the prompt of what the people of Faerun refer to us as.
Okay.
We could take, if y'all want to, because I think that would be interesting to see if there are like superhero names or something like that.
Hey, I'm open to it. If chat wants to contribute, if you guys want to brainstorm it, I've got time.
Take a bio break and then come up with ideas.
Yeah, do you want to do a little bio break and then return?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, okay. As you guys are aware, we do our little bio breaks and then we return, and it doesn't usually take us too long, but maybe it will take us 1,000,000 years and we'll never return.
Don't say
probably
that.
Not.
Maybe we should quickly let chat know what we want of them.
Oh, go on
Give
then.
them time to think. So
Okay.
one of the prompts we were going to be using at one point was like what nickname would like the regular person be giving us, so like as individuals or as a group. And we thought, well, we'd need time to think about that because we can't really come up with, like, I couldn't say what is Haiku's nickname that has been given from other people.
Yeah.
So if you as chat would also like to come up with that,
Yeah,
please do.
could do some
was-
brainstorming.
It was on the list. Was it on the... Man, where did I find this?
It's got to be a grace prompt, right? It feels like a grace prompt.
Does feel grace
Yeah.
coded.
Robbers.
But I like the idea. It's like you guys have sort of named yourself the completionists.
There it
and,
is.
You know, you always have like villains, like the guy from the beginning of Inglorious Bastards or whatever, who's like, "Do you know what the people call me?" Like that kind
Yeah.
of shit. Like
We've heard of the
other people refer
completionists.
to you.
Yeah, it says, we've heard of the completionists, but what superhero / alternative names do the citizens of the realms call you individually? That's what the actual prompt was.
I think that's fun.
Okay, be right back.
And hard as hell. So if you want to help us figure that out, that'd be cool. We'll be back in like less than 5 minutes probably, and we'll be brainstorming. But the bulk of the session is on a cliffhanger until next time we play. In the meantime, I'm going to give you the do-good penis, but blurry. There he is.
Do goo. Ads just went, so just you know, you could open up YouTube and watch an ad yourself if you wanted to have an ad. Be right back.
Okay. Oh, I'm blurry as heck. Hello? Oh, did I focus and then unfocus it? Excellent. Look at me. There I am. Okay, fine. As I was walking past Jenny a second ago, I said to her, "Babe, you're out of the butthole," and she goes, "Feels amazing." Think. It's a difficult task that you've got ahead of you.
It is. I've been trying to think. Well, I went. It was a way I could not.
I think there are a couple of different ways around it. You've got the classic, which is just throw ideas out until something sticks. Just chaos.
Mm.
But you've also got like slightly more like systematic approaches, right? Where you like try and do like a brainstorm, like a mind map or something, where you're like each character, what are their like main traits? What would have people heard about?
Mm.
What big events of the party been through that they would have heard about, that kind of thing. Because it could be there could be, you know, other names other than the completionists as well.
The menaces.
The menaces.
I'm not saying that we're not that.
What about
It promises to perform at a birthday party and doesn't insist.
the incompletionists?
Oh man.
Isn't that just the
Yeah.
anti-us, the reverse of us?
No, I just think the completionist is ironic.
Yeah.
You mean?
It's always a bit ironic. You know, fucking heroes of deadluck or something.
Oro's Band
Or
of
Waymoot.
Adventurers. I feel like Oro is way more famous than any other
big
member
time.
of. So it might be like Oro and those other people.
Or
Yeah.
and Merry Peeps.
Oro's entourage.
Maybe what we need to do, Jenny, is entourage. That's good. Put up paint or something and just start putting down ideas.
All right. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's Miro.
I could just put up a thing on
Oh yeah, roll 20.
Roll20,
Yeah.
like a blank page.
Paddle pad.
Uh,
Is that the thing I'm thinking of?
How do I do that?
Paddler.
Tab page. Paddler, yeah. Bah. You all there now?
Yeah.
Blank page.
Yeah.
Oh, I can type normally. I don't need to write it out like bad.
Yeah, I've got rid of the grid.
Oh, they don't have a lot of fonts, do they? Jeez. You got to pick.
One of the fonts, to be fair, is called Goblin 1.
I'm picking that one.
Oh my god, amazing. What was the
Yeah.
name of the city that we saved that Mr. Goop or whatever became the mayor of?
I think that was Walloon.
Hmm.
Mhm. Is that Saviors of Walloon?
Walloon Warriors.
Oh no, it wasn't Walloon, it was Weymouth.
Weymouth Warriors.
Hmm. Or Ron Taraj. That's cute.
On the other end of a football champ, the Walloon Wankers.
It's Weymouth. Weymouth.
Weymouth Wankers, sorry. The esports team I coached, their sort of suffix is Warriors.
Oh, classic.
Mm.
Classic. I love this as a concept of figuring out names after you already have a name.
Mm.
This
Could
is
be
how we
something to do
accidentally
with,
come up
like-
with one that's better than the completionists.
No, the completionist is so good.
It is very good.
It's really, really good. I mean, we've just left an incomplete dungeon.
Incomplete? What was incomplete about it?
Well, there were
Didn't
plenty of
explore
other rooms.
everything.
You didn't get all your items back?
There's a whole acid lake we didn't go
You
across.
have to bring that up already.
Too soon, too soon.
Could be something to do with like Cormier or Nesmith or Salune. I guess only Nerdy has like a strong connection to Salune right now.
The Nesmith ne'er-do-wells. I don't know why they're all alliteration.
I like it.
It just sounds better.
Yeah.
I like the original. Was it like 3 1/4 or something we had?
Wait, what was the original?
It's like 3 1/4, I think.
Oh! Oh my god.
I do like Leonore's. Oh, those guys.
Mm-hmm.
House owning adventurers. Try and think of some like unique, like ones for specifically your characters.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very difficult to give Oro one, like Oro an epithet other than Oro, because
Because I was already famous.
she starts off famous.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like Madonna,
So
you
really-
know, Madonna, Beyonce, Oro.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It really
Just
But
is.
feels
here's
like-
what happened: is you started
I
off
knew
Oro, and now you're the Oro. Oro, like the
one day
Oro. Mm-hmm.
The one and
Yeah.
only.
The one and
Ooh.
yeah, Oro with one R.
Mhm.
The goblin formerly known as Oro.
only.
I think Randall's would have been the blind monk. Because he
Could
spent
be.
so long with
Mhm.
the bandage around
Yeah.
his face.
Or maybe the blind reader.
Mmm.
It wasn't always blind top to bottom though.
No.
It was quite distinct though as a feature.
And
There
like,
was.
was probably also a point where the party was becoming more renowned.
Yeah.
I don't-
Mhm.
But also
That's what I was
Randall
thinking.
was Sonic.
Mm.
Yeah.
So no, the Flash.
Flash.
The
That's
bald
what-
blur.
Bald blood.
Yeah, I really like that. That's what Randall was known as.
The blur.
The bald blur. The bold blur.
The ball
Yeah.
blur.
Yeah.
The aura
That's it.
only.
That's got to be it. For a tearjerker, Randall's legacy. Oh,
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
trying to make us cry, Leonore. I see.
I think haikus would have been something like The Collector.
I was thinking that, but maybe more like the collection, because not only is haiku the collector, they are also the collection.
I really like that.
That's good.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
really good. That is really good.
For Nugget, we could have, instead of Batman, just Bat.
Bat.
How about
Just sound like
Awesome
what a
sauce.
child would call them. Bat.
chicken wing?
Chicken wing.
Instead of nugget. Fish finger.
The hoarding turtle's good. The problem
Smiley. Take a
is
smiley.
that haiku comes from a family of collectors.
Mm.
So, like, whilst to us it's a unique thing, to them it's something that their family does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
does
that's not
anyone
what
else
the common
in...
people say, right?
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
common
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
wouldn't know anything about Haiku's family, and
That's
unless
true.
any of the rest of them are famous.
Yeah. That's true.
I can't imagine many people we come across has ventured off to Chult
Hmm.
or have explored vast amounts of the world themselves.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I feel like Nurlies would have to be something to do with like wings or angel. Like that's going to be the
Yeah,
story
yeah.
that gets told.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, wings in the night or something. From where you use them
Yeah.
at night time.
The soapy angel.
Angel.
Nope.
Say
They do see her constantly
Moon Mother,
cleaning.
but that feels a bit blasphemous.
Moon lover.
No, Moon Mother.
Oh, Moon Mother.
I think isn't
He's
that
not a
actually
mother.
Yeah, it feels more
or a
like
moon?
Yeah, maybe soapy angel's a bit.
I do like Moon Mother. I think a lot of people that meet her
Moon Maiden.
would think of her as very mother. Moon
Mm.
Maiden.
Remember.
I like that one. Mm-hmm.
Are these not also
These-
just names for Selune, though?
That's what I was thinking. They sound like alternate names for Selene.
Actually, people in the world would know that. Let me look.
Oh,
I feel like I've heard Moon Maiden before for sure.
Yeah, they could for sure use those kinds of words.
Moon Maiden 2.
Well, I do think that if like Moon Mother or Moon Maiden were things that were used for Selene, the common people wouldn't use it because they wouldn't want to accidentally piss off Selene.
Oh.
Yeah, Moon Maiden is literally one of her. Our Lady of Silver, the Night White Lady, which is an interesting. Moon Mother, Selene Moon Mother is also another one of those. So maybe it would be more like Moon's Child or Moon Daughter or something.
The Freer of Mills.
Millbane.
Millbane. Yep.
Could be like Scion of the Moon or something.
Yeah.
God, this is
But I
really
said
testing
that.
my spelling.
No,
Yeah.
I said that knowing that Jenny would have to spell it.
It could be just like one really long title of Scion of the Moon, comma, Bane of Mills, comma, something.
Oh.
Just keep going.
Evolution.
Exclamation mark Dane! Exclamation mark Dane!
I spelled it wrong.
Oh my god, it's your own character!
Oh yeah.
Like this.
Slayer of revenants, fire touched, destroyer of goblins, tamer of Jeremy, smiter of demons, taker of hair, shaper of stone, not the
Taker
first
of
of
hair.
his name, King of the Sun Dwarves, Dane, Frostbeard. Wow.
Wow.
That's a list of epithets.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe you spelled your own character's name wrong.
I won't be that surprised.
No,
Do we just have one of those for Dane, or do we still have one for everyone?
I think they probably
the
all
other ones
exist.
still
Yeah.
exist, yeah. I like Susan's one.
We're going to spell all your character names wrong.
Susan.
That's so fair. I forgot that's so cute.
That's so funny. Very good.
I miss Susan.
I feel that. I love Nerly, but I think Hyacinth is probably the character I've put, like, I don't know, the closest I've ever gotten with a character. I think about her a lot.
Aw.
Are we happy with it, or we need one for a fail?
I don't think we can really come up with one for a fail because we've not had enough experience with them.
Hmm.
Common folk haven't met a Thale. But I think if the common folk were to see a Shatter Kai with a
Who's
snake
the new guy?
and a whip, who's the new guy?
Randall 2.
Yeah.
Randall too.
Randall
Blink.
Light.
Well, like the blink.
The blink.
Yeah.
They'll teleport all over the place.
Not
Blink
that anybody
boy.
knows that yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've not
Where's
seen any of this.
where the bold one go?
What the bowl? Okay.
So funny. Do you even watch it and I feel like I know these characters so well from how much you talk about them? Oh. You know what's funny is I think we met Tortu on the finale.
Yes.
I think Tortu showed up during the finale, the stream of the
Yeah.
finale.
That's wild.
And they liked it so much they stuck around.
Wow.
And the rest is history.
Wow.
I would have
The
thought
rest
that
is
would have led
history.
to them leaving your fridge door open.
Remember that time when chat were allowed to, if they
What a
like
connection.
amused you enough that they were allowed to keep their own inspiration to give out,
Oh,
and
that's so funny.
you feeble-minded Hyacinth because it was like roll a crit or fail at that point, and then time gave me the inspiration and I rolled a crit. Never forget that.
Ah,
Oh my god.
well, things we do for chat.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going with Sophie Angel for Nuri then.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
the best one.
Soapy Angel.
Aye.
Soapy
Soapy
Angel, and
Milbane.
who's the new guy?
I like their old stuff better.
Wow, he's gotten taller.
I liked them before they were cool, and now this new person. Can you imagine if there were like
no festering wounds?
Yeah.
imagine if there was like a whole like adventures are so commonplace, they have this whole process for how you become an adventurer. Are there like adventurer trading cards?
I fully think that there should be adventurer trading
Oh
cards.
my God.
Definitely.
Completion is top
Definitely.
trumps.
Wait. Do I still have them from? I asked that question knowing the answer. These are the ones that Jenny drew.
A million moons ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
That was dead.
Robert.
This is Daredevil. Yeah, there's even a Daredevil back thing for it.
Wow.
Wow. Reverse.
I love it.
Name. Bogman.
Oh,
Alignment.
Bogmans.
Neutral good theatre. Special skill. Doing his best. Info. Found in bog heat. Protected horses. Died for a bitchy. Very good. These are some of my most favoured treasured possessions.
Would be fun to make more of those.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Look at these guys. They're so happy.
Irene and Paul. I forgot. Oh my god.
Gareth, Irene, and Paul. Alignment. Lawfully loyal to Bob.
Lawfully loyal.
Very good. Dead Isle CCG. When?
Wait, what does that stand for?
I don't know what that means.
Competitive card game.
Oh.
I believe.
Ah.
Oh, TCG
I
is
thought
trading
it
card
was-
game.
Yeah. But it was card collecting game.
Maybe it's card game.
Card.
Twice to you out.
Card, go!
I feel like the people would have come up with other names for Oro. I just don't know what they would be, or if they would have stuck more than that's Oro, you know?
I like to also think that there will be names, maybe for the members of our party that are, of different origin, different species. Like goblins aren't going to refer to Oro as the little green one.
Right? Yeah.
No, the great green one.
The great unclean
it's
one.
possible
The green-
that
That works
Wait.
so well.
What happened?
So good.
The
unclean
great
one.
unclean one.
Yeah. Oh my god, Oro is Bat Rider. That's a
Bat
Dota
Rider.
reference too.
And flames, which is vaguely relevant to Batrider.
Interestingly, for some reason, the first thing that came to my mind there, despite playing Dota earlier, was Knight Rider. With a car.
Oro would be known by a pin name as
Leonor!
the author.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point. Damn.
That's
Yeah,
so good.
Just
The great unclean one still works.
the one book that isn't pure smut is the great clean one.
Yeah.
You need some more space on the canvas.
That's okay. I'm just moving.
Can I even make it bigger whilst you guys are using it? There you go.
Wait, what'd you ask? Oh, sorry.
I asked if she needed some more space.
Mm.
Made it a bigger canvas,
Tap.
bigger map. Hi, Blade.
Hi.
You've joined us at a weird time.
Hi, Charlie. Does Cormier have an Indiana Jones equivalent? Because that's what they're going to start referring to Ithael as.
Mm.
No, maybe they don't because it's a fail.
Oh,
Oh, you are. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
we
For
don't know what.
haiku in some circles, it's hot shell. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my
Well.
god.
Well.
In other circles,
The one
haiku is
with the
known
scalp.
as in other circles, haiku is known as like, no, they won't call, actually.
Hey! Oi! Not my fault we're separated by hundreds of miles in a world without phones. I can't get out sending stones to everyone. I'd run out of slots really quickly.
Rod was right there. Oh my god.
Yes.
That is absolutely perfect. Wow.
Hot Rod. The one with the scalp.
Oh my god. That's so good. That is so good. Where's my music gown? Get back to it. Oh, there you are. Adventure cello.
Would Randall have been known as the librarian? Probably not. I guess it would depend.
Maker.
Yeah.
the
Thank you. I'm
binder.
perfect at naming things.
I was wondering, like, the decoder or something like that. From, like... But it sounds a bit... Or, like, something to do with cipher.
I think the thing is, would the average person know that though?
That's why I just went with blind monk, because it seemed like the thing that they would notice.
The talentless bard? It sounds like such a slight. It's because his whole thing was recording stories.
Yeah.
Tales, like bards do.
Okay.
He didn't have any like musical talents or anything.
Absolutely not.
Talentless feels mean. You could be like some kind of way of describing them as non-musical.
Yeah,
Don't have
tuneless bard.
Tuneless bard. There we go.
Like you're a bit tone deaf, and you just
Just like a bad bard.
just bard in quotation marks.
The storyteller. They could be a storyteller.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it would be. The recorder.
It's just an instrument.
Archivist.
Fair.
Archivist is pretty close, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The bald archivist.
The wandering archivist.
Oh, the wandering archivist is quite good.
Ooh.
I like to think that Athale has actually heard of the completionist and everybody in it through these names instead.
Oh, right.
Oh my god. I would really love a moment where something
hasn't connected
happens
them
and it becomes obvious who we are, and Athale is like,
Yeah.
wait, these guys? I watched them lick secretions. They're the completionists?
Dogs, I wanted to pick one name per person that you've heard them as. That's so funny.
Oh, okay. Right. Do you want me to say them? Because I know what Neuralis is already.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Neuralis is definitely Milbane, specifically from today's session to start that train, being like, hang on a minute. How many people?
That's so good. Put a little star next to it. Milbane. Cha cha cha. Oh, takes better. Yeah, everyone was doing it at the same time.
Like I need to add to it now.
Yeah.
Do you think that the common people would be scared of Nugget?
Nugget's
Or is he too cute for
ultimate
that?
name is just giant fucking bat.
I was thinking the White Death.
The White
Because
Death.
he could be really scary
Yeah.
if they saw him as really scary.
The flying pom pom.
Cute.
They could also just call him Banana because of his little banana nose.
I think so.
Okay, what are the other ones that Athale has
in
heard?
Quotation marks.
Wait, what?
Probably
Oh,
like
yeah?
Bard in quotation marks.
The thing is, there were ones that I want to pick, but then there are ones
you can
that.
roll.
Well, there are also ones that don't make sense because it would be
Okay.
like, Athale should have probably already realized this.
Right.
If I pick Haiku as the collection, like, how many people have a turtle covered in items and someone who blew up a mill? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
How
I
many
mean,
adventuring groups, you
It
know?
might be
And
that you haven't
someone called
heard
Oro.
of, like, the completionists, but you've heard of each of these individual. Like, someone will be like, "Oh, there's that adventuring party that's got the."
Oh, and
bard
not
in
necessarily connected them as
Yeah,
one
yeah,
adventuring party. Okay.
it." Mhm.
I mean, at least the hot rod wasn't the one which connected you, because that means you're in certain circles.
I nearly picked that one.
I mean, there was already a little bit of something between Randall and Haiku. Let's be honest.
I mean, there is already a whole section of the populace who probably calls Haiku the executioner.
oh
I was
god.
gonna say it's worthwhile recognizing that some of these might be negative.
Yeah.
Instead of the Grim Reaper, the Green Reaper.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if in that one city where
forget
we
you
met all
won
the
that.
followers.
You did
Go
win
ahead.
that speed tour. That's that
Speed.
speed run.
Speed run.
Ah,
thing.
we could call ourselves the Finishers.
Seems more of like a haiku nickname.
He's a finisher. Ugh.
Oh my god.
The
Does that mean one of us
closer.
is the starter? Is Haiku also the starter?
The full course. It could be the full
I'm all
course
three
haiku.
coffees.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Neuralie's aftercare.
A little prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Clean up.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, jeez.
I think Athea's going to know Haiku as the executioner.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Although, you know, didn't they get away with that? So
They did get away with it.
No, we thought we got away with it.
I think what it probably would
Oh.
have gone very differently if the whole town hadn't been attacked and then we saved it.
Or it could be, well, I mean, it could be that there is someone who is described as the executioner, but they don't know who it is.
Ooh, that's true. That's true.
it's actually just Haiku.
Mm-hmm. I could also see
I have to earn
Neurally
this nickname now.
say what you have to earn it. Oh god. I could also see Norley having a -1 from early on when she was really distrustful of the other religions. And like we had that whole quest line with Priestess Code and Sune, and she was giving them so much shit.
The bitch.
The non-believer or something.
Yeah.
The preacher.
Yeah.
It's taken.
Yeah.
I think Athea's just probably going to know Oro as Oro.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes sense.
Well, I mean, it would make sense, but also that means you would have put that together already. Because she introduced herself as Oro.
Yeah, but we know there's at least one other Oro.
Oh my
Didn't-
god,
didn't
Athel
like
thinks
how
you're
many-
the imposter,
The one
Oro.
with the stage name that had 2 R's.
You know?
Right.
Wow.
That performed
Is Oro a
a
unique
handful of
name?
times.
I guess that's the question. Is Oro a common goblin name? Is it like Tiffany, you know?
I would say no. And I mean, canonically, that other goblin actively was trying to copy Oro's shtick,
Mhm.
and only did it
True.
a couple of times. So you wouldn't have heard of that Oro in comparison to this Oro.
Especially since they were scared about death pretty quickly.
Yeah, they dropped it pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Oro's famous, but people don't realize that the goblin traveling with the completionist is Oro. I feel like they
Yeah.
would, but maybe it's like a Clark Kent situation without the stage clothes on. They're just like, ooh.
That's funny.
Have you ever seen the meme about people being like, it's so stupid to think that you can put glasses on someone and change their hair and people would have no idea who they are? And then somebody showed exactly how that would be possible with Zooey Deschanel. Here, I'll find the image. There you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Right?
That is a different person.
Yeah. I was like, okay, fair enough. I see it now. Moon Preacher! I like that one, actually.
Hmm?
Yeah, Moon Preacher's really good.
So we've got the storyteller,
Mm-hmm.
the executioner, Milbane, that giant fucking bat. Got some good stuff there, guys. I'll keep this this up going forward. So if you ever decide you wanted to add stuff, we can add stuff.
Hell yeah.
And we'll do it that way. In the meantime, unless anyone has any other ideas they wanna present, I think it's a pretty good point at which to call things to a close.
Yeah.
We got a good list of names there. We've identified the ones that Thale would have known as well, which I'm happy with. And
at some point in a couple of months, we have to sit down and come up with names for Athale based on what Athale does between then and now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ooh, Grace has an idea.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm listening.
Please present the idea, Grace. Please, we're listening.
We're all ears.
I'm out. I'm not to be investing.
You've got an audience.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for.
Oh,
Okay,
we've
kid.
got.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
we got got.
Oh,
You're a cutie pie.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. On that very cute note, let's call it there. Geez, everybody. I'm glad that we got to still have my little my cliffhanger. Although to
Always
be
do.
fair, I should have let the session run a little bit longer so I could be like, what are you guys gonna do next session? And then I could prepare based on those choices. But I didn't. It's too late for that. Well, we wouldn't have got through the stuff that I have prepared for like post butthole. We wouldn't have got through all of that. It wouldn't have been ideal. I'll just come up with some more stuff.
I don't like that our campaign can now be split into pre-butthole and post butthole.
Yeah.
This is
PR and BR.
We're in a post
We're
butthole.
about to go to PP. No.
You know, sometimes in my life, I really have to reflect on phrases that I would never have heard outside of TTRPGs. And the things I have prepared post butthole is definitely a phrase I never thought that those are not words I ever thought I would hear in the same sentence.
Your own cliffhanger came back to bite you in the behind.
In the butthole.
Leonora.
We could stick with
what she was doing.
We could stick with AD, but have it as anus domini. I got one laugh out of that. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's all I need to fuel me for the next week.
You know what? Honestly, that was almost as good as aft hole. You know, I'll give you that one.
Aft hole's so good.
Thank you.
Right.
That's what Hank's name in the cosmos is. One of the nicknames Hank has. Aft hole.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Just wondering.
Right. I hand over to you, Jenny.
The rate browser keeps refreshing back to the top when I've picked someone. Very annoying.
It's a shame that we don't have a closer overlap with the stream that Katie's in. Let's not forget that she's got
Yes, I have it. There. So Katie's on a game in an hour. There. Well, on the hour. Next hour. You get it. This person the title is 17 players, 1 GM.
What?
Seems
How many players?
related.
I saw
17.
a game where someone was running 3 different simultaneous campaigns all within the same universe, so that they were all like they were separate parties, but they lived within the same like political landscape. So like things that they did would influence other parties, like
Oh, you mean like our A and B team?
Yeah. But it was I think that's just a colossal amount of shit to put on your plate.
Yeah, what a way
Crikey.
to massively overcomplicate everything for yourself.
It does overcomplicate, and then if you have any weeks where you've got people off and stuff, and you just gotta force your way through it.
Yeah,
and
You've got 3 people off.
Yeah, it's a really really super cool idea, and I never really watched it, so I don't know if they like executed it well. I hope that they did, and I hope that's a really cool thing that happened. But
I think that would be a cool thing to
not
do
like a
if
West March, but similar.
I think that would be a cool thing to do if what your job was running TTRPGs, because then you would have the same lore for all of your worlds, and that would make it easier in a lot of ways, actually.
Yeah, I mean, if you could guarantee that you're going to be able to play every week or whatever, and you probably wouldn't even want to be a week because you can burn out so quick from having to constant idea generation. At least I would. I don't fucking know. Some people wouldn't, maybe.
I guess if they were all playing at the same time, I wouldn't like it. But the A team, B team thing, that kind of a scenario where there's like 3 separate groups and I'm just running basically one big game that they all contribute to at different sessions. I could see that being fun.
I think it's a cool idea. I just think it would get. I think it would, for my kind of storytelling, it would get complicated real quick because I'd forget which NPCs you know and what you know of the lore and all these different bits and bobs. And if you'd also want them to some way interact with one another, and if you didn't, then what's the point?
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if you didn't have them interacting, then it's just like, okay, so you've got a homebrew and you've got 3 different campaigns in your homebrew. Like, that's fine.
Fair.
And they don't need to be simultaneous because why? Like, I don't know. Yeah.
Trying to pick someone to raid is stressful, so we're gonna go with the person who's got 17 players and 1 GM and see what the fuck's going on over
I'm
there.
intrigued.
Yeah, right.
And we have 17 raiders.
Oh,
whoa!
Oh my!
One for every player.
Wait, are we the players?
oh no!
Oh.
Yeah, it is. All right, we're gonna probably pause when I click the end screen. So see you guys maybe next week. I can't remember if we're going to play next week, but maybe. We paused.
Maybe.
Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, fuck.
Grounded effect. It cares not.
Yep, half damage. If you save.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why does Lumi have an endless cup of chocolate? Wait a minute.